Hello and welcome. My name is Sussex, and you're watching Panzar Summer League Tournament. I'm back from my, let's say, vacation and being sick, and now I'm back in slashing and commentating for you the Summer League Tournament. Today I'm gonna commentate with the Compton. Should be back soon, I believe, and you can
Yeah,
hear.
I am here, Sussex. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing fine, thanks. How are you?
Oh, had a late night out playing some GPS games last night, but yeah.
Awesome, awesome. Thank my personal and sincere thanks to the Compton for covering my back up while I was out.
No problem, no problem at all.
So we're having a game starting in 4 seconds between Team Spank and No Mercy. Let's see if it's going to turn on. By the way, today I'm going to be using controllers, so the stream is going to be a lot more smoother, I believe. And in advance, I apologize if there will be any control issues, but hopefully it should be all right.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. I like the controller better, and I know it was kind of off my suggestion to use that. And really, it's one of those you do get a lot more smoother camera movement. It's a lot easier to turn while moving at the same time. But we are in the game.
Yeah, it is indeed. So they say that I'm really loud and you're very quiet. Let me see if I can fix that. I believe I can.
Hmm. You might just turn down your mic a little bit. That's usually what I do when I am casting.
Yep. How about now? Let's see. Testing, testing, testing. Should be now alright. I increased your voice and decreased mine. That's usually what happens when I play games. My
So
teammates.
yeah, I mean, what are we expecting from this match right here, Sussex?
Well, to be honest, I'm expecting a lot from a Team Spank. For some reason, I really.
Looks like we might be having a little bit of technical difficulties, but that game has started. We're going to see the teams rushing towards the middle. That
Ooh, we have the Team
it's going to
Spank
be a nice little
lacks
battle we're going to see
four
right here
people.
between Spank and No Mercy.
Spank lacks four people actually. Four. That that ain't good. Or is it not? Yeah, that's a Spank. No Mercy's in a full potential and the Spank is not. So, oh my god. I really want to see a pretty good fight from the Team Spank because I don't know, as I mentioned
So yeah,
before.
Sussex, it does look like you are muted on the mumble, so I am not hearing you on this side. But No Mercy is taking that middle.
Sorry, that's what happens when you have mute in like three different locations in XSplit, in
Yes.
Mumble, in everything, and then you accidentally mute yourself by pressing certain button. Anyway, what I was saying is that Team Spank is not playing in a full potential. They're missing four players. Yeah, four players. Oh, that's unfortunate. I noticed that they always miss a certain person due to some lag issues, but well, that's like understandable. They're playing from America, which I'm really surprised actually that their latency even allowed them to play some of them. But
Yeah, actually, the ping to the servers is not that bad at all. I'm over on the west coast of the United States, and I can actually play. I was on a really bad connection this past week, and I was playing with minimal latency issues. So,
that's pretty good to hear. Seems like our server optimization is really good. or
yeah. From what it seems like, though, No Mercy pretty much just standing on this
yeah,
block from beginning to end.
indeed they are. Yeah, they're now missing five. It seems like they're having some connection issues, which again, understandable. But I hopefully they can fix them soon, because I know there's such a thing as a Google Fiber. Maybe Team Spank have to buy Google's new product and having an awesome internet connection so they can participate in our tournaments in Europe.
Yeah, the Google Fiber. I actually used to live just north of Kansas City, and that was the first city to actually get the Google Fiber.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, it's gonna be a long run till it will make it in Europe, unfortunately. Always the
Yeah.
last.
They don't even have it in Southern California where I'm at now. So
Yeah. Until they're gonna cover entire America. But anyway, Google Fiber won't help them now. Unfortunately, again. Oh,
yeah,
we can
50,
see
50 points away.
Sinsanity using the fire spell. Okay, they're trying to push on. They're actually pretty good even at pushing on with the six people actually around. Game crashed. Oh, that's why one of them disconnected. Oh, they actually managed to successfully capture a point with the six people, and they start earning points. And then No Mercy's kind of pressing on once again, and yeah, they kicked the Spank away.
Yeah,
Oh,
that really has to make you wonder about Spank. If they were full fledged, would they be winning this game right now?
yeah, I'm pretty damn sure because I see a lot of potential in their players, but there's always like a quirk or an obstacle. Someone is missing, someone crashed, someone is disconnected, and then pretty much ruins their entire attack or defense. I see a lot of potential in this team, and I really, really want to see this team in in the finals once at least.
Yeah, yeah. Being an American and that being an American clan, I'd love to see him get at least to the semis at some point.
Yeah. Well, we're seeing a Team Spank is completely destroyed. That's over. No Mercy has taken the lead. Yeah. Well, that's a bad game and a good game at the same time because as I mentioned before, I saw Team Spank actually manage to press on once, and they started to capture the point. But unfortunately.
Yeah, and it looks like our MVPs are Sinsanity and Black Tim.
Yeah. Okay. What shall we watch next? I believe. Oh, we can see Next has finished the round. No Mercy and other teams finished the round. I can see that kinda Gnade and Lost still fighting. Let's see if we can watch this one. Yeah, we can. They're still fighting. Actually, by the way,
Awesome.
I should say that the controller is a lot more smoother. A lot.
Yeah, yeah, and definitely like if you're moving sideways and turning at the same time, so much easier with the control
Oh,
sticks.
connection lost. Oh, I believe they finished the match, and that's the reason I can't connect now. Yeah, I know this
Awesome.
issue is from our system. It sometimes can't recognize when the match is finished. It's still updating, but the person who is spectating doesn't know about that. Yep, there we go.
All right, so what's our next game?
Let's see. So we have Smugness against War Inc. We have All Stars versus Les Feynards. Oh, I thought it was Les Insurgus. Seems like a new team here. Endsight, that's why I believe it's pronounced, versus Next, and No Mercy FC kinda Gnade. Well, what shall we choose?
You know, Fine Nards, that was a pretty good team last week. They came out and kind of surprised everybody.
Hmm, okay, well, shall we watch them then?
Sounds like a plan to me.
Yep. Spectate.
Looks like we got 3.5 minutes till that goes on. So since you were out 3 weeks, how much has kind of the standings changed since you last saw it?
Actually, they haven't changed drastically until I heard that the SDP is no longer following our tournaments. That was quite a surprise for me, for the first thing when I returned. Another thing that I was surprised to. Let me actually open the clan tournament ratings. Because
And
remember,
you muted yourself again, Sussex.
did I? Yes, I did. I can't alt tab anymore.
Still muted.
Did no way. Am I? Come on.
There we go.
You know what happened pretty much when I was streaming? When I was streaming, I bind my mute on F1, and whenever I was drinking a potion, I was wondering why I am muted. And then, like, it kind of hit me after 3 or 4 games.
Yeah, yeah, that might be an issue while playing.
Yeah, indeed. Well, yeah, I opened the tournament table finally, and I can see that actually All Star is at the same position as SDP. If they would play it right, if they would play right now, that was quite a surprise for me. Because I noticed that Pab Master is always like losing the match against SDP and losing points because of that. But I believe that the last match, because SDP was out, they managed to press on and get to the top of the table. Yeah, and I can see Next. I haven't heard about Next, so when I was moving out, like I was on vacation, I haven't heard about this team Next. And that was quite a surprise for me to know that they're actually, moving towards the first place.
Yeah, from what I was told that first week that they did come in, they're apparently one of the top 8 Russian teams.
Yeah, well, I don't really know much about this team, so there's nothing else I can say on this point. I can commentate on this point.
Yeah, it was quite funny because they actually came in that first week and knocked off SDP.
Yeah, that's what I heard, and that's what actually surprised me by a long shot. I heard SDP? Really?
Yep.
Looks like we have 1 minute and 5 seconds.
Yeah, we also have that like -2 seconds that we always get too.
Yep. I think even 3, because I remember once I counted like -1, -2, and on -3, nearly instantly, it starts loading the game. Well, again, server issues. That's pretty much in any game, I believe.
Yeah, yeah, it does happen. It does happen. In any game.
Anyway, what shall we consider? Well, you know that the pub master, or no, it's No Mercy. No Mercy has three teams. This tournament, I believe, because I wonder like here pub master, then I can see pub master actually pub master. It's not No Mercy. So No Mercy, No Mercy, and oh no, so No Mercy is playing against No Mercy. So we can see that one team of No Mercy is going to be out of the tournament because, as I mentioned, they have two teams. Yes, I am recording. No issues on this part. Anyway, Dwarf and Quarry. One of my favorite maps because of this gigantic wheel.
Oh, dude, that Pock is so hard to take.
Yep, but it's really easy as a berserker. Just jump in, boink.
Yeah, but if you have two berserkers and two tanks sitting there,
Yep.
waiting.
Oh yeah. It's like playing a baseball. If one berserker jumps and you can time it correctly, you can literally hit him like a ball.
Home run!
Anyway, we can see that the teams are warming up. You can see
Yeah,
that
I love doing flybys in this map because it's
Yeah.
just beautiful.
I can say that the first point is relatively easy to capture and at the same time relatively easy to defend because there's only one direction from where a team actually can go. They can go from this cliff where stones, but essentially that's exactly the same direction. So I believe the attackers have to really press on to get the match going.
Yeah, definitely. Just finishing my flyby here. Just got to that last Pock right now.
Hmm.
Such a long map.
Yeah, it is. But that's one of the most beautiful in my opinion.
Yeah, and I definitely like the non-linear way that this map kind of flows.
Yeah. Okay, we can see that the frost witches are on. Ooh, who froze whom first? It seems like it's a blue team. It's a blue team who got caught first. Oh no, it's a blue team that actually froze first. I see Lilith from Padmaster freezing the Fognards. They're actually pushing pretty hard. I can see that they already started to capture the point.
Yeah, and that's one thing. I mean, with that Frost Witch battle you see there, sometimes it's a lot easier. You know, if you are the first one to get frozen.
Yeah. Actually, it is because when you're getting out of the freeze, you're still casting, you're still channeling. So then it's kind of essential to keep you frozen and kill you in order to actually, break your utility. But we can see that the Pubmaster is got the point. I can see Snookech, actually one of the players that we had a really nice conversation, and I actually had an opportunity to challenge with him as 3 versus 1. And we lost the battle, so I can pretty much tell that he's really skilled player.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes it's really interesting to see those matchups. I like 1v1 matchups because you get to see player on player, but sometimes when you see a player go 3-on-1, it's just amazing.
Yeah, and actually it essentially depends on what class are you playing. I know that sometimes, well, I think you can pretty much 3 versus 1 with anyone if you're skilled, and they are not very much, but I think that the easiest one would be the Berserker, since if someone will get caught into the power attack, then you pretty much destroy them. So it's really essential to block.
Blocking will save your life in this game.
Actually, Panzar is the first game where blocking actually saves my life.
Yeah, I mean, there's been a few other games. You know, if you play any fighter games, blocking does kind of do that. But
Mortal Kombat.
yeah. I grew up on Mortal Kombat. That stuff was fantastic.
Yeah, indeed. We can see that a semi-Mortal Kombat fighting right now. Ooh, the meteor is coming up. Yeah, get out of the fire. Oh, I can see. I saw the partisan from Pubmaster try to jump away, and he got caught. In the midair. That was pretty funny. Is it a request from help?
And you mentioned blocking earlier. I mean, it's one of those things where, like, when I'm playing my tank, literally, I will zoom all the way out, go to a top-down view, and literally just try and block every attack I can, and you can
Yep.
hold off 5 people that way.
Indeed you can, especially with your passive that whenever you block, you receive a portion of your stamina, your health. That's really, really good.
Yeah, and once they all run out of stamina, you just start power attacking away, right?
Indeed. Or another tactic that I like, when you have a Frost Witch, and then Frost Witch starts channeling her throws, and then you just pull them with your hook to the Frost Witch. That's
Yeah,
really
yeah,
good.
that hook so just a great tool. I've seen so many people use it so far where they actually pull people into areas that they'll die, and it's just a
Yep.
wonderful ability.
It's essentially the same as I mentioned a baseball. Imagine the player you hook is a baseball ball, and then you hook it, and then the berserker using a power attack at the same time. There's literally like half a second for you to think. We can see that the Pab Master actually built a teleporter here. That was pretty smart, but it seems like it got
Yeah,
destroyed.
that the teleporter from here, from that spawn to this wheel, your favorite part of the map, is actually so beneficial.
Yeah. I guess they had a gun. It's a gun. No, it's a sapper. It's a sapper who builds teleports. I believe they had a sapper who actually went to the next map to build a teleport, which was really clever. I've never seen anything like that before. Well, at least not before the vacation.
Yeah, yeah. I really enjoy playing my sapper. I mean, that teleporter is so useful. I use that wall in weird ways too.
Yeah, you can see that there's a pretty tough fight on this wheel of fate, if we can call it this way, or a digging wheel of fate, whatever you want to call it. You can see that Badmaster is trying to push them away. Actually, they're succeeding, or maybe not. Oh, I can see the Flagnars freezing the Padmaster team. They succeeded in their intentions. Oh no, they switched places. Yeah, guys, you can take the point. We will defend on the other side. Fireball coming up. Freeze. You can see the blue team, and they've managed to capture the point. Ding. Oh, and now the train. Yep. One of my friends got slashed by the train. He was playing 1 versus 1, and he kind of missed the point where train was like choo choo.
Dude, I love this train. I love the train in this and Expansive Mists.
There was like, oh, we have a fight on the train. Oh, that's awesome. Never seen like that before yet. Getting some people get kicked out. You can see Pabmaster successfully arriving to their station. 4th point. Here you go.
Yeah, as a little kid at heart, I love seeing trains. The first time I loaded up Expansive Mists, I just fell in love with it.
I really like the train here because this is actually was the first map where a train was designed, from what I know actually. And I remember in the early stage, which I had the opportunity to look at, there was just like a big giant square would kill you, even if you would stay on the railroad. That was pretty annoying.
Auto kill.
Yep. You don't
So
need.
it does look like Pubmaster's making quick work of this POC as well.
Yep. They're pretty much like SDP. If they don't like see a brute force which will actually stop them, they pretty much like a swarm of insects going in and destroying everything on their path, which is really good. Well, not for the enemy team, but for Padmaster.
Yeah, and we do see him coming up the stairs now, and every time they take a POC, they kind of stop and regroup.
Indeed, they wait for everybody, I believe, to reset if someone is dying or is about to die or like healing up. It's really good because that's what you can't get on random battlegrounds. People just kind of rush in regardless of their health, or they're running away if they don't have much of a health to cover them up.
Yeah, and it's always great to come in as a team. If you come in one by one like ninjas, you just get picked off.
Yep. Yeah, I still can't need to get used to this control, but we can see that the Padmaster successfully captured the 5th point, and that's the end of the match.
GG!
Indeed, but Fragner still have one more match to go, and if they will manage to press on with the Padmaster, we're gonna go for the last map. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, and they'll actually be on the attacking side this time. Healthmaker, the Paladin, and Gork, the MVPs, of the respective MVPs of the two teams.
Mm-hmm.
And we do get that 5-minute break now.
That's awesome, isn't it? Anyway, guys, and haven't checked actually chat for a while on this Twitch channel. Let's see if we have any questions coming up. Oh, chat is still loading.
Yeah, it looks like my chat pretty dead, or it might not be
I
working right now.
I don't think it's an issue with your chat because I remember we ran into the same issue last week when the Twitch chat just was stuck in a loading loop for some reason.
Yeah, I just went ahead and hit reload on my chat. We'll see if that loads. It's just sitting there loading right now.
Yeah, so is mine. Let's see, it says live. Yeah, I believe we're live. Not yet dead. Yeah, but the chat is still stuck in the loading loop. Unfortunately, people seems like people can't comment this time.
So yeah, you actually think that Fine Nards is going to be able to come back on this one?
I don't know. Not to be like skeptical or anything, but I doubt. I know what No Mercy is capable of. So if they won't actually show some sort of offensive gameplay this time, I don't think they have much of a choice. I know that certain teams lose because they don't have a good defensive tactic, but they're actually good at attacking. Um, but I haven't seen the performance from the offensive point from Fragnard, so I can't really tell if they will win or they won't. But I put like 25-75, so 75% for No Mercy to win and 25 to Fragnards. That will be my decision.
That's pretty steep there, man.
It is, but sometimes you just have to be realistic. It's like
No, screw realism. I want the underdog. I want the underdog.
indeed, that's actually what happened when there was a poll launched from one player between SDP and No Mercy. And at that point, No Mercy wasn't that good. Like, it was the very first matches of the Summer League tournament. And I voted that the No Mercy is going to win when all other people in the stream, and I believe all other people who have been watching us, voted for SDP. That's when I said, damn realism, go for optimism, No Mercy, win. But it seems like things changed since last time I spectated, and it became more realistic, which is not nor good nor bad. It has its own benefits.
Yeah, and nothing against SDP, but I wanted to see them lose, and when Next beat them, I just felt so good inside.
Yeah, I think we all. It's. I think it's always good when the first place changes. You know, when there's always one team winning, it kinda lowers down your moral. And when there's a one team out of everybody goes in and just destroys the team, everybody's like, we can do that as well. And then now we actually see the real tournament.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Though Next, I don't know. I mean, they've won 2 weeks in a row. This will be their third week in a row if they manage to get to the finals and win.
We'll see. We'll see if they get to till the against No Mercy Einsight, and if they will, then we spectate them.
Yeah, definitely. That
Yeah.
would definitely. Looks like. Have they finished their first game yet?
Let me see. No. According to the
No.
system. According to the system, no.
It's still going on.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I believe if you capture a point, the timer is reset to 15 minutes, so there's plenty of time. And if it's pretty hard to capture the point, the match can last up to 45 minutes, I believe, or so. Hope.
Yeah, looking at what Taro's telling us, looks like Smugness just capped
Yep.
third point against War Inc. Clock at 15 minutes.
Yep. Got that as well.
Not that next game, but definitely a nice update to hear.
Yeah, next is holding the first cap. Less than 5 minutes left for Ansight. Okay, and that was a couple of minutes ago, so I believe the match is about come to an end. Well, I really would love to see the performance of Next. Never seen them. Really looking forward to that.
Oh, if things go as planned, you'll probably see him in the finals at least.
Yeah, I really wish them well. I really wish them good luck in getting to the finals, as well as wishing No Mercy since they worked hard to get 3 teams to the finals to increase their chances.
Yeah, it does look like we have 10 seconds left, so we're going to see Dwarven Quarry again.
Indeed. And I keep forgetting. I need to learn how names. Les Freugnarts is gonna push in. Then we're gonna see Hall of Fathers, in case they're gonna win.
Yeah, and I love seeing it go to that 3 games because then it's like sudden death.
Wipe, doink.
Finish him. To relate to what we were talking about earlier.
Indeed. I
Full
think
circle, full circle.
as a first April joke, we need to implement fatality. Whenever you kill someone, fatality.
So yeah, on my stream I am doing that flyby once again, so people can kind of see that map.
Yeah, I'm kind of focusing on the center. I see a lot of. I really like to watch how people practice because berserkers always go full mad and they start kicking their power attacks every second. That actually would be awesome if during the preparation you could use your abilities infinitely. I would imagine Frost Witch is like, running into the pack of people and freeze them and then ha ha ha.
Well, as long as they don't get power attacked by a Zerker.
Or get pulled by a tank then the tank is
True.
getting frozen.
the tank alone.
That actually happened to me a lot. I hook a Frost Witch thinking that it's gonna interrupt her cast, and it'll pretty much happen that I find myself being frozen.
Hey, at least you saved your team though, right?
Yeah, at least I saved my team. It's like I have nothing to fear. Anyway, seems like both teams is playing in full potential. Yeah, that's good. So we should see a fair fight. You can see Pab Masters staying any point. Fragnart's healing. Well, yeah, Fragnart's gonna get destroyed pretty much a bit. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's weird. I mean, through those first few weeks, we saw SDP just kind of push past the POC.
Yeah.
And now, like last week, we saw every team do that. And now, I mean, yeah, we're seeing Pub Masters kind of do it now, but people have kind of reverted back to their old ways of just kind of sitting on that point of contention.
Yeah. Well, I can see that actually there's only one person, Loken Ice, who is, we can see, no longer standing in the point. So they just left the point undefended, which they can do because they push. I believe that's supposed to be vice versa, but okay. Anyway, we can see. I should say that I spotted a few things. Like at the beginning, Pab Master had a pretty good my English is failing me again whenever I'm getting excited. I can see a pretty good formation by the Pab Master. I saw that the caster and the sapper was at the back, and then I saw that the tanks and berserkers going melee, so they're not kind of stuck all together. But they can see.
Yeah, and that's one of those things. I mean, they should be in there when everybody's frozen doing attacks, but I mean the sapper should be in the back most of the time. And once you get to those higher levels, you can use your blunderbuss.
Yeah. Or pretty much what I do, like as a sapper, I earn up class points. Around 100, I believe that's how much I need. And then I go build a turret somewhere where there's nobody, upgrading it to maximum, and then go and deploy it instantly. And then, surprise!
Yep. See, I'm used to playing at that 1 to 4 level since, in American peak times, that's all you can really get. So, using the sapper, I don't really get to use my blunderbuss because I opted for all of the buildables.
Yeah. Well, I believe the situation will change in America, hopefully soon, but nothing actually I can tell. I don't know anything as well. But it's really nice to see that players from America interested in the game and actually playing it, and they're playing it smoothly. Well, some of them like you, and I know that some players from Spank. That's really awesome, I should say.
Yeah. I'm still sad that Spank actually didn't name themselves North America.
I don't know. Maybe maybe if they would be in their full potential, they would actually spank anyone who would play against them.
Yeah, I think that was the goal. I know North America was my suggestion for that clan name, and it was a short runner-up.
Anyway, we can see that Pab Master is standing still in their point. It's the impressive work of the tanks, defending from range attacks on both sides, both lanes. Required attention, Dobak says warning. I
Yeah,
think
it does look like Feignards was using that upper path to kind of come in and flank, and didn't really work out for him too well.
just as I mentioned, in my opinion, and like actually what I think, it's not even a flank. Pretty much both of these roads are straightforward to the point. They're not like going from different directions. So I believe if they would actually go from east or west, like literally a road from there, like through the forest or rocks, that would might actually pay out. But this place is pretty vulnerable. You can actually see people going, and you can like calculate and think your moves.
Yeah, it does look like we have a steam hammer with two walls around it.
Yeah, try to get it.
Not gonna happen.
This time I wish there could be an explosives. We need a TNT and C4.
Too bad a berserker can't leap with the TNT in hand.
That would actually be all. Oh, maybe. No, I don't think that's possible. I wish. Yeah, I wish. I wish. It's like as I play berserker, I say I wish we could do that.
Yeah, that would be really funny to see him like leap from that right path, that upper path, all the way over to the mountain, and just drop TNT right in between.
Do it like do it like an airplane, dropping bombs. Meow.
Yeah, yeah,
I
pretty
would.
much. Do a
I
little
would.
bombing run.
I would name my berserker airplane. Airsoft forces.
Like a G6.
Yes. Yes. I wouldn't be able to. I don't think I would be able to name my berserker Stealther, since I don't know this huge pack of meat would actually be able to. Oh no, I would actually. Using the sprint ability that would grant me invisibility and jumping, I could act like an airplane which has a stealth mode.
Stealth bomber.
Yeah. Again, surprise! TNT.
Yeah, but with that steam hammer there, I don't see them taking this point at all, and they got 9 minutes to do it.
Yep. Unless they pretty much they covered it behind a rock, so Rangers can't get it.
Oh, and you see Alligator Skin there with his tank using his shield to block that Skyfire from taking out
Yep.
those walls.
That was pretty
It never
impressive.
amazes. It never ceases to amaze me the usefulness of that shield.
I can also see a clever move from Shei Fei Lei, standing on the rocks behind the statue of a monk, I believe. It's a pretty good position for long range attack.
Yeah, that actually does look like a dwarf, like priest or monk or something.
Yeah, more like a monk since it has this necklace with the round things, but I leave it to the developers to explain me what the heck is this.
They kind of look like prayer beads in a way.
Indeed they are. Or maybe they're helping no bad masters, like I'm praying for you guys. Defend the point.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
we can see Berserker jumping on the point. They're starting to capture it and meeting both Frost Witches. Oh no, they're getting kicked out. Fragnars got kicked out, but that was actually impressive. The Berserker jumped in on the point and pretty much started capturing it. And as far as I saw, he kicked like 2 or 3 people out of it from Padmaster. But they pretty.
If only he could have gotten that eye switch.
Yep. They were pretty reactive on that. You can see that actually berserkers and tanks are only classes that actually press on. They move out of the point quite far, and Frost Witch is standing nearby. Even though they're like moving out, they still stand nearby in case some casualties are gonna like break in.
Yeah, and that's one of those things about this game. You have the Frost Witches, which are the CC class.
Yep, pretty much.
But unlike other games where they have range CC, they actually have, at where they're standing CC. So they have to be up front in the battle, even though they are squishy.
Yep, indeed. That would actually I think where required most of the skill, because as you mentioned before, they're squishy. They're not like tanks or berserker who has heavy armor.
Yeah, I mean, my first character was a paladin, and I had issues with standing up there in the fight. I couldn't even imagine playing a Frost Witch.
Yeah, we can see Lobster building a steam hammer once again. I kinda missed when it got destroyed. Dobok says warning. Fragnars are attacking. Lilith is standing in a point. We can see some updates. Next has won the round against End Sight, and Kainagnade won the round against No Mercy. So it's next 1-0 for End Sight, and Kainagnade got 1 and No Mercy 0. So something tells me we're gonna actually see next in the next round match.
Yeah, it's possible unless Insight can actually get in there and do something this next game.
Yeah, as I mentioned, there's like I noticed some teams like from previous tournaments, they're really bad at defending points, but at the same time they're really good at attacking and capturing the points, which kind of amuses me all the time.
Yeah, and it's weird. You see a lot of teams, definitely like you said, that are a lot better at attacking. The majority of teams are. It's really kind of, a skill to learn in order to defend.
It is. It is indeed. Especially, it also depends on the maps. Like, I also noticed a few teams, they're pretty good at defending first point, and then when for some reason they're actually getting pushed away from it, they're losing the entire match because they didn't have tactic how to defend against other points.
Yeah, and I actually kind of count that to the fact that they go into pub games and they never get past that first point.
Probably, but that's I think that's a good thing that you need. That's why you have a clan, and you can request a training match against another clan, or maybe against your own team. So then you can practice about how you're gonna defend.
Yeah, and that's definitely one of the things. Like, if I actually ran a clan, I would ensure that we knew all of our tactics. We practiced them before we went into the tournament, so we knew exactly what to do.
Indeed, I know that No Mercy practices a lot before tournaments. Same goes for Pub Master, as far as I know. SDP didn't need to practice a lot because they came from the Russian server and they had an opportunity already to have a lot of games.
Yeah, they were pretty much already in the know about how tournaments work, about how this game works in competitive play, so they did have that upper hand.
Yeah, but I can see some actually European players raising up, and I'm pretty sure that after summer we might see more and more teams coming up to kind of show their skill and show their potential. Same as the Spank, as I mentioned before. Even though they played against 6 versus 10, versus 8, I'm sorry, they still kind of showed that we can do it. It's just the thing that we don't have people.
Yeah, and it's a guarantee. If and when we do have the American servers, it's almost a guarantee that Spank is going to rule those servers.
Yep.
At least, like you said, for that first initial time. I mean, really, there's a knowledge barrier you do kind of have to pass in this game. You see it in that 1 to 4 level bracket so much.
Yeah, I have to admit, even myself, I haven't been using block until level 9 when I actually met skilled people who use their abilities like kind of in a chain reaction, like a berserker. Kick, finish, you move. That's it.
Yeah, hopefully we'll have a lot more experienced players in the 5 to 9 here, since, a lot of people just kind of hold off, don't level up here in Europe.
Yeah. Is it the tank don't gonna their tank don't go full skill.
It looks like we do have a couple from Flying Nards coming over on that right side.
I can see berserkers jumping like rabbits.
Big, beefy, green man jump.
Jumpy!
It's like the Hulk. Hulk smash!
Yes! Why I haven't thought about that. Oh yeah! I have to actually color my berserker in green and call it Hulk.
Call it Puny God. Oh, nerd reference.
Yep. I can see that Ragnars are actually playing pretty passively. They kind of stuck. I can see 2 Frost Witches and a Paladin stuck in each other, and they got destroyed by Locanice, who was shooting them from the rock.
Yeah, and that's one thing about those elves. If they can use that silence ball on you, if you're a paladin, heck, if you're pretty much anything, the battle's basically over at that point.
Yeah. Oh, this looks like the point is being captured by the Frognerds. Nope.
Nope. And with just over a minute left, I don't think they're going to be able to do this, and we're going to see the end of this round for these two teams.
I wouldn't actually say so. I remember the fight between No Mercy and SDP, and what pretty much happened is that No Mercy has been fighting SDP, and it pretty much felt like the fight was meaningless. They can't breach their defenses until at 0:00:00 minute and second, No Mercy started to capture the point from SDP, and they managed to do it. That was impressive. By the way, you can see that highlight on our Twitch channel. Oh, I mean, Panzar N. Dot,
Yeah, on the Panzar EN.
yep.
But yeah, it does look like that Smugness and War Inc. game first just finished. So looks like Smugness took that first map, and War Inc. will be on the defense next.
Yep. It seems.
I'd say after this we go watch that. What do you think?
Yeah. I was about to actually suggest that.
Beat you to it.
Anyway, 5, 4, 3,
3,
2,
2, 1.
1, 0. Denied!
GG.
Yep. Shall we write that? GG.
Chalk that one up.
Yep. Ta-da! You can see Eagle Gym and Health Maker. Oh yeah, Health Maker. I faced this player a lot on the random battlegrounds as well.
Yeah, Healthmaker is always pretty much their MVP over there on Pup Masters.
Anyway, let's see how much time I've got before Smugness starts their match. Tournament, crits, Smugness and Warring is pretty much the only two only teams that haven't finished yet. All others pretty much done. Next, managed to win the Dwarven Quarry. Fight between two No Mercies. No Mercy from Kainagnade managed to get to the semifinals, and now it's up to Smugness or Warring who will get the last spot in semifinals.
Yeah. And if Smugness can really push right here, I mean, if they can go on the attack pretty well, which we've seen a lot of teams do well, they can just take this in two.
Pretty much it. I believe it's always nice to attack. First, when the match is about to start, you have an element of surprise. So you pretty much rush into there and you try to push them away at the very beginning while they're still warming up. If that fails, then you actually have to have a tactic.
Yeah, and I'd say, in lower level games, people that don't have that knowledge, attacking so much harder. But once you learn the maps and you know what you can do with different things, the defense, becomes a lot less easy.
Yeah, but I think that the defense anyway will be a lot more stressful than the attacking, because when you defend, you have to wait until timer goes to 0. And then when you attack, you kind of don't pay attention to the timer. You just smash them and try to push them away. And the less time you have, the more angry you become.
Yeah, and the more detrimental your actions might be.
Yep.
Getting a little bit hasty, and you might make a mistake.
Element of surprise. I was like, I'm crazy. What are you doing? I'm crazy. Yeah.
Ah!
I actually remembered the reference from Pirates of the Caribbean Sea. You're crazy. Yeah, that's good. If I wouldn't be able to do that.
Exactly. That's what I think about Berserkers. Just running in there, at the low levels, running in there, and all they do
Yep.
is they'll run in there and just do their power attack. Everybody blocks it, and then they get whacked away.
It's like unleash your inner berserker.
As playing a tank, rolling up to that, or a sapper rolling up to that, and you just see that happen.
Yep.
It's just a face palm, and yeah, oh.
Amulets enhance your character statistics. They can be crafted at the forge or bought from the shop. Indeed they are. Anyway.
Yeah, and I think that's the amulets and stuff is one thing that a lot of the Western players really have an issue with. But Tell you the truth, you can get them. It's very easy. It's either time or money, and
Yeah,
time is money. Therefore, it's money or money, right?
indeed, indeed. Following your logic. I mean,
It's like it's
I
like that old thing about women. That old little draw up
just
equation.
the
But
only wish I had is the women could be patched.
that would be interesting.
You know,
Then again, I'm sure they think that about us too.
yeah, I would literally patch myself. You mean like remove shyness when talking to a woman?
Yes, Panzar EN or time to time if you want to be that way, because time equals money. Therefore, it's time or time.
Yep. So you can spend either time or money.
Which, tell you the truth, in a free to play is the way it should be. You should be able to
Yeah.
spend time or money.
Yeah, you pretty much already get the free game. That's what actually I like about free to play. Before getting into the game, before actually start spending the money on it, you have an ability to try it out at the like at the point of the newbie. You start playing, you see what's going on, how it reacts, and what how it reacts to your movement, and then. If you like it, you start buying stuff, you start upgrading because you want to get to the highest level possible and start hacking slashing on highest level possible ASAP.
Yeah, yeah. And then, that whole time or money thing, I mean, for people like me who work a full time job, who have a family, who do many things like streaming like this, it just allows us to stay on that level with our friends.
Yep. It's pretty much the same for us. Working full time. But actually, let me tell you one thing. That's really entertaining when you work in a gaming company. Like Panzar is one of them. Like where you actually get the satisfaction with working with people. Every single social job is really good for your health and for your career. Anyway, I don't know. It gives you so many opportunities.
Yeah, the only job I wouldn't want in like a big game studio is a QA job.
Yep.
That would be horrible.
Yeah, looks like they just lost the point. So War Inc. is pressing on.
Play the same level of the My Little Pony game over and over again. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be a QA guy. Now, if it's Hello Kitty Island Adventure, yeah, that game's awesome.
Yeah.
Butters reference.
Looks like we see Badmasters getting destroyed from the back. War Inc. kind of approached them. They kind of took an anchor, and then they decided to go from the back, which is kind of good. It seems like Padmaster. Wait, I'm kind of mixing the names again. The red team is a Padmaster. Yeah, Padmaster didn't expect that.
Yeah, Pubmasters is the team that is defending right now, and
Yep.
I mean it's one of those things that War Inc. They've gotten that first puck, they have people on that second puck, and they're just holding it right now. We might be seeing your favorite wheel coming up here in just a little bit as we're about
Yes!
halfway through that point of contention, 2/3.
Yep.
I don't know how much people liked my John Madden stating the obvious over the past 3 weeks. But I like calling out how much is up. We got 3/4. We're almost at two
Yep.
chips, one ticket's taken.
There we go. Will. Here I come. I believe at later point I might see. Okay, Sussex loves wheels. Let him give a gigantic wheel on his birthday. Anyway, let's get through the cave. Well, that was actually really good with the controller. The cave movement was so smooth. Oh my god, I
Yes,
I
yes, it
really
is.
enjoy that.
I wouldn't mind having like a little replica of this wheel like sitting on my desk.
Yeah, like a collectible. Pretty nice idea.
Maybe I'll just build it out of wood or something.
I think I'll just go get my Lego.
Make a computer case that looks like this.
Don't touch
Like,
it.
like literally all the insides of your computer case are, where the puck is. and the outside of it's just the kind of that framework in the wheel.
Yeah. Well, one problem, it cannot move. Too many wires.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm. Let's see that. Sick.
Yeah, I've been thinking about getting into the case modding. Maybe this will be my first project.
Well, like I actually got my first home computer like that I have one right now. I didn't have an opportunity to actually have a home PC before, so I didn't have an opportunity actually to mod it anyway, because before that I mostly played on laptops.
Yeah, the portability of laptops is great, but it just can't beat a solid desktop.
Yeah, but unfortunately the situation was that I was traveling a lot with my parents and just with my friends sometimes, and I literally was at home only during my school time. So when I had the chance, I usually was somewhere. So I had to have a laptop, which had its own benefits, but at the same time, I hate my life so much.
It does look like they've taken that third position now, that third point of contention.
Indeed.
They're just waiting on that train. They're all queuing up at the station.
No, 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 no. What I wanted to see now is a tank trying to stop the train. Come on, worst tank, worst tank, worst tank. Don't, come on, dude. It's a train. You can stop it. Anyway.
It's a tank. Come on, he can stop it.
Yes, why not just pop up your shield? Anyway, we can see that actually War Inc. already started to capture the point. That was impressive.
Yeah,
Seems like
you
Pap
saw
Master is not really reactive.
you saw several of their you know players running up the track while the rest were waiting for the train.
Indeed, indeed. Well, I have a confession. On random games, I always wait for the train, regardless of the situation.
On random games, I just well, definitely not at this point, on this actual point of contention, but other ones like Siege of the Swamp Fort, things like that, I'll kill myself just so I can get the move all the way up to the next spawn
Yeah.
and get the unlimited stamina.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's correct.
We've actually seen several teams do that last week, so definitely, not just a tactic I devised. Other people actually devised it, but a great one at that if you don't mind taking a death.
Well, actually, for attackers, it has its own benefits, but for defense, I don't really think that's gonna work out if people are really reactive. You just press the sprint button, get in there, and if you get unlucky with the respawn timer, and you will spend like 20 seconds waiting, you might actually end up losing the
Yeah.
point.
Those defensive respawns can be brutal if you just barely miss the respawn.
Yep.
But they have taken that fourth pock. They're up on top of the hill at this point where they have to go.
Yep. I can see gates with two. It's the face of the monks, or for one split second I thought those are dwarfs, but anyway.
It does look like Pubmasters actually got a spawn right
Yep.
after that pock went down. So they ended up spawning up right here at this pock
Yeah.
instead.
More coming, I can see from the right corner. They building up a portal to get it faster. Yeah, that was pretty clever. I can see that
Yeah,
many things actually depends on the position of the portal.
Yeah, and if you can get that portal in a good position, you're going to be able to actually reinforce so much quicker.
Yep. I've noticed.
And that,
Yeah.
that's one of those things I like about playing Sapper is because I'm more of a support player. I like helping my team. I'm a team player, and yeah, that portal is just amazing.
Indeed, I noticed on some several random games when the portal has been placed was just like it was perfect, and that would allow us to quickly get into the point and capture it non-stop. Even though the enemy team has been coming, we were unendable because we just respawn and get to the point straight away.
Yeah, and even on small maps, I believe it's Forest Village or something like that, Jungle Village.
Yep.
Even there, a good portal placement, even though you really don't need it to get to the point of contention, will give you that easy flank.
It will actually allow you for for more directions. You can place a portal in two different directions. Like for instance, one half of a team goes by foot, and one team goes we'll use the portal and flank them from the left side. But we can
And
see.
that is game.
Yep, end of the game. Shall we write GG?
GG.
GG.
So it looks like, yeah, that's the end of the match too.
Yep.
War
Congratulations.
Inc. goes down.
Anyway, seems like
Beelzebub. I love that guy.
I'm more like there was a rumor of the naked healer. What was his name? Samogon, as far as I remember.
Yeah, something like that.
Yep.
The Naked Healer.
Yep.
The Naked Healer.
It's like
Oh wait, there's a third game. I thought Smug. Meh, meh.
I thought smugness. Well,
Are
so
you showing this third game too?
yeah.
Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought that was 2-0.
Okay. Because I kind of thought it was vice versa. I thought. Okay.
No, it's not. Smugness won the first game. War Inc. won the second game, and we're on to the third game.
Yeah. So it's King of the Hill.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You're muted again, Sussex.
I pressed Alt once again. Oh, come on.
Ah!
Just too stupid Xbox controller.
So yeah, we can see Hall of Our Fathers.
Yeah. Oh, I'm getting thirsty. I ate too much pizza.
Oh, I grabbed 2 bubblies before I came up, so
Yep, I
I'm
do.
good for now.
I am as well. I have a 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 2 glasses and 2 bottles. 2 glasses of water and 2 bottles of Mountain Dew. We'll be okay. Though it's not like in the South Park, you know, I don't have a shit bucket under me.
Yeah. Not the South Park. Not there yet.
Hopefully not. Anyway, let's see how next then. Yeah, so they haven't started their game yet, I believe. It's 22. Yeah, next hasn't started their game yet.
No, and really, with this matchup that we're going to finish up here between Smugness and War Inc., it's going to be really interesting to see who can change up their strategy from that attack-defend into that domination.
Yeah, actually, I really like King of the Hills because there is no such thing as attack attacks or defense. Just basically, if you manage to get the point, you're defending. If you didn't, you're attacking. So you kind of have to show both of your skills, and that's where like true champions are rising.
Yeah, and actually on those King of the Hill maps, I like the fact that you can get to 500, but you don't win the game unless you completely own the puck.
Yeah, that's actually one of the benefits of Kings of the Hill. I actually played even one game where we actually won. We were losing like dramatically, and then we won because it was 500, and we managed to get the point fully.
Yeah, I actually had a game where literally we spent good 5 minutes after it was 500 to 500.
Yeah, when your forces are equal. It's like, come.
Yeah.
Our force is greater! No, ours is greater!
And that was all done because I had a tank and I was sitting there blocking everybody as our team came back.
Yep. It's it's one of those things in Panzar I like. When you see your team failing really hard, but you do everything to help them out, and then when they actually win, it doesn't feel like you helped much, like on like, you know, from the third party view that you were the person who helped, who did everything. But at the same time, it's that feeling, my team won because of me.
Yeah. It's not like one of those games like you have those MOBAs where people just yell at you for having a bad KD.
Yeah. That's actually I really like about Panzer is that everybody receives class points and experience and kill points regardless of if you actually kill the person or not.
Yeah, and I mean certain classes aren't meant to get kills too in this game.
Yeah. I think a pretty good example is actually Tank. Tank is not one of those. Even though it's a melee class, it's a heavy class. I don't really consider it to be like getting a kill. It's like it's a berserker's job. My job is to help them to kill. I have multiple
You
stuns.
shut your mouth. You shut your mouth. Tanks kill.
No,
Tanks kill.
no. What pretty much we do is that one of my friend goes to the berserker, I go to the tank. I have two stands and one grab, so I just grab, stand, and he finishes. That's our combo.
Yeah, yeah,
That's what I meant like by support. That's like how I support, like grab.
yeah. I think my best as a tank was like 36-4.
Not bad.
And mind you, that was a losing effort.
I haven't lifted a finger yet.
Yeah, that was another one of those games where it was literally 3 people on the whole team doing everything, so
Yeah.
we lost. I think it was Frost Witch, a Sapper, and myself.
Not bad. Okay, so both teams fully functional. Let's see what we can get here. Good luck, have fun, good luck, have fun. Yeah, actually, let me write that as well. Good luck and have fun. There we go. Hanks.
I was doing it over in Skype.
Yeah, we unfortunately we do not stream Skype conversations yet. Who knows?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, the Skype video and stuff, like, I used to throw with another game I streamed, throw up my co-host's webcam. But I mean, just the amount of resources Skype takes to do that is just ridiculous.
Yes, Skype is really resource consuming. Okay, let's see. Babmaster and Warring decided to go from both sides, and they're freezing each other. And Babmaster's Frost Witch getting frozen first. And Warring Witch Frost Witch is getting frozen as well, and getting killed. That was anyway impressive.
Where's Tank up there all by himself?
Yep, we can see that the red team started to earn the points.
Let's check out his tank skills, his top-down tank skills.
Let's
He's
see.
doing a little spinning. I think he might have come out of that block a little too soon, but...
Yep. Oh, blocking. Oh, it's getting frozen. Actually, another point. Oh, that was impressive play by Neffy, who just used its forced. What's the name of that ability? I forgot. The force pool or gravitation pool, I believe. And just hold everybody in the air. That's really good, especially when you're getting CC'd by the Frost Witch.
And it's an amazing disable and actually counter to that freeze.
Yep. Actually, one of the things I want to tell our players that are watching us as well, if you're getting frozen by the Frost Witch and you literally don't have time to get out of the range, just press and hold control and block, because all the frontal damage will be reduced if you block. That's one of the tips, one of the pro tips, I should say, that anybody need to use.
Yeah, oddly enough, Pubmasters doesn't have a single Berserker.
Actually, really? Oh yeah.
They're running 2 Sisters of Fire, 2 Frostwitch,
Which-
2 tanks, and a Sapper and a
One Paladin and 2 Inquisitors. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's impressive. Well, I don't know. Maybe they decided to go with the approach like more stealthy kills, more CC, more control over the raw damage. That my opinion.
Yeah,
Like,
that could possibly be it. They want to control that one point. They don't really need all of the killing that the tank gives. They just want to make sure that they can outlast their opponents and stay on there longer.
it's like so many surprises with these two teams. First is like the second match when it was over, we were surprised that actually there's a third one coming, and now we're surprised that there are no berserkers. Like so,
a lot of surprises.
yeah. That's what actually you expect from teams, don't you? Like when you watch a match, you expect a lot of surprises, a lot of like unusual moves, unusual team compilations. I don't know.
Yeah, and just crazy things to happen. I mean, I remember, when I was watching tanks use that pull, that chain to pull people into the swamp, I was ecstatic.
Mhm.
I mean, seeing things like that happen, you usually see that big time in competitive play.
Oop, meteor coming up. I really hate this huge fireball from the sky. I really hate when it's being used against me.
On my screen, it's just a nice little, orange little mist, basically. Because I have it on medium settings.
I have a high quality setting set it up. I think it's high quality. Luckily, I have an opportunity to stream on the high quality.
Yeah, yeah, I have a 640, a GeForce 640, so with everything else that's going on, not exactly powerful enough to do it all.
Yeah, unfortunately. Like here we have GTX 660 Ti, so pretty much really good graphics card for streaming and
Yeah,
everything.
and that was actually on sale for 179 this week. I would have picked one up, but a little short on cash.
Oh yeah, know the feeling. Especially with the coming Steam sales.
I avoid those at all costs. I avoid them like they are the plague.
Yeah, I'll avoid them like power attack of the Berserker.
Well, you can just block that.
Nah, it's like a tip. Run to fight another day.
You can't block the Steam sale, man.
No, you can't. You can just uninstall, but then you still have a website.
While Steam sale is going on, I just go ahead and go to my internet sites and literally block the page.
Yep.
There we go. I'm blocking it. But it looks like
It's actually table's turn.
Pubmasters on the lower end of this. It might be one of those things where maybe they'll think about bringing a Berserker next time.
Yeah, I think they are. Well, we'll see. Again, we'll see how it's gonna pay off. That's the subject to change. There are 400 points for a red team and only 125 for a blue. So still kind of risky. And they start
Yeah.
blue team.
I've seen domination games like this where literally I've had them where the other team was at 495 and we came back and just took the game.
Yep. There are many games like that. That's what actually makes it fun. Like when you're about to lose, you still have a chance and relatively high chances to actually capture the point and win it.
Yeah, I actually think on my YouTube I have a game where I'm playing with a few friends and we were like in the mid 300s. They were about to do it. We just go out, kill them all, and hold it. It was on Orc Shrine.
Yeah. Okay, first it's English. Now it's my mind who's failing me. I had a point, and I totally forgot it.
And yeah, there's the game. So
Yeah.
you're good.
So
Saved by the bell.
Sussex is being slow today. Anyway.
I almost started singing the Saved by the Bell theme song. So it looks like Cassine and Errorall are our MVPs respective for each team.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay.
I have so much trouble saying that name, Errorall.
Yeah, there are so many unpronounceable names, especially when they're written in Russian.
All right, semis begin in 5 minutes at this point.
Yep. Oh, we can actually see that the next against Pubmaster match starts in 2 minutes 45 seconds.
Yeah, I think the server clock is a little bit off.
Might be. 2:30. Well, I'll click OK and see what happens. Oh my god.
Oh, opening a second soda.
Yep. Not a soda, but water for me.
Yeah, first one lasted 2 rounds, so maybe the second one will last 2 rounds.
Hopefully we'll see some performance from next. I kind of know what All Stars is capable of. I really want to.
You're ready for next, aren't you? You're ready to see these guys.
Yeah, I am. But I'm tempted to see what they're made of. Is it like a normal player's myth, or it's exclusive for all medium players' myth? I don't know. I've seen many teams like kind of screw tactics. Let's just run in and kill things.
And sometimes it works.
Yep. When the enemy team wonders what the hell is happening, while they're wondering like that, you're like, yeah, let's capture all the points.
But hey, none of it works better than a little bit of teamwork.
No, no, no. If you meet a skillful team, there we go. Can't pronounce things like what's happening. It's like that's the thing that's about me. When I'm getting excited, I want to comment. There's so many words to express, and when I start thinking over it, I lost the point, and then oh my god, I wish I could just scream, scream my
Yeah.
name.
It's funny. Speaking of like, teamwork, it really seems like there's several different combinations you can do in different situations. Like if there's a Frost Witch freezing, you just run in with the tank and a Berserker. Tank throws up Magic Shield, Berserker does power attack into Frost Witch. Yeah, things like that.
Yeah, I should say not limitless, but there are really many amount of compilations you can make with your team, and depending on
Yeah.
your gameplay. But you also kind of have to know that each compilation has its own weaknesses and its own strengths. Strength,
Yeah,
whatever.
it's just a matter of knowing all those and being able to execute them when you need them.
Well, I think that's actually where most of the teams failing, like recognizing their weaknesses. They usually what I know from base from these games, people tend to complain like you haven't performed well, you haven't performed well. It's not like actually we as a team failed.
Looks like we're way into the negative seconds on my screen. Oh, because I haven't readied up.
Oh, you're kind of breaking up, Compton?
Am I?
Yep,
Am I really?
yep,
Am I still breaking up?
yep.
Rah!
You might want to hit your rotor. Okay, we are on the siege of the swamp horde.
I don't know what's going on.
Oh, there we go. It's fine again.
Yeah.
Yeah, seems like a derp on the provider side.
Possibly. I probably should have moved this server over to, say, East Coast or to Europe before we started, but
No, it's
I was
actually
lazy.
no, it's pretty okay.
Yeah, I believe I am on Command Channel's LA server, so...
Hmm. Well, you know, it's a little difference for you. It's a huge difference for me sitting from Finland, connecting to
Yeah.
LA servers. I'm pretty well surprised that my voice is actually clear.
Well, that's really one of those reasons that I went with Mumble, is just that latency.
Cat
It's basically
denied.
non-existent.
Right. Uh, red pants, help me. Okay.
Okay. It will.
Hopefully. Okay, we can see that the trap is being executed. Oh no, actually it stopped. So I believe it just reset it. Next, kind of get pushed away by Pabmaster. Pabmaster is already capturing the point. 30 seconds. Oh my god.
2/3 of the way, 3/4, and 2 ticks left.
Really, really, really? Next. You defeated SDP. That's not what I expected.
Yeah, this first point, I mean, if you can get to it as the attacker, you pretty much have it. It's that second point that's so hard to do.
Yep, so many areas of exposure. Oh, you know what just happened? I lost as a spectator. I lost in the map. I don't think that's even possible. Yeah, that's what happens when you take a long vacation and then you're being sick. But anyway, hopefully I'll get all my abilities.
Straight down, Sosek, straight down.
Yep, yep, yep. Oh, trap is going up. But there were nobody. So,
Yeah,
nope.
and that trap has angered me so many times.
Oh my god, +1, mate, +1. I so hate it. I can't even express how. Looks like Babmaster is already capturing the point once again.
Yeah,
Wow.
like pretty much every other trap in the game you can see coming. But if you're down there battling, you're not going to see that one coming.
No, 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 you definitely won't. Especially if you're standing in the center. I think even camera won't allow you to make it to do so if you don't want to lose, your attention or eyesight with your enemy.
Dude, we have a gunner. I haven't seen a gunner yet until just now.
Oh, actually, yeah, but Keys turret is gonna get destroyed by Snook, eh? Oh, one of my favorite players as well, Gazman. Yes, Gazman, come on. Oh, that's actually really good point that Gazman is heading off to. Yeah, you know the bridge above the gates, or well, like
Yes.
that's really a gate that itself, a fortress, depending on your preference.
That's one of those things where you can literally set your mines and your traps up in good positions where they're not going to get destroyed. But we have, gone through that second POC now, so
Yep.
we're on our way to the third.
You know, I'm well surprised. And I'm sorry, I'm really disappointed. Like when I heard that the next defeated SDP, I was really shocked and I was tempted to meet this team. And then it seems like next is not a really good condition today.
Yeah, I am seeing a lot of different players I'm not used to seeing from them, like Cat the Knight. I haven't seen Cat the Knight for next, so that is a new player to me.
Yeah. Well, I haven't seen any of their players yet. That's like the very first meeting with them.
Yeah, I mean, we do have Hustle, we do have Come On, we do have Sapog, and Solus. Those have been mainstays so far in the past 2 weeks with Next.
Actually, the guy that you named, what was his name?
Come On,
Sapog?
Solus.
Sapog, yeah.
Oh,
That's
Sapog.
yeah, that's actually translates as shoe.
Oh, he's a shoe, huh?
Yeah,
Awesome.
it is. Like, let me show you my shoe. Vdoink.
Oh, it looks like Gazman back here where I usually keep my camera.
Yep. Oh, yep.
Great little spot for him to be in, and we see Nox setting up some traps and stuff for him as well.
You know what I'm gonna say right now? You're breaking up again.
Why? Why, God, why?
Yeah.
Yes.
See.
Next time I will move the server.
Yeah, you definitely have to because it seems like you're still breaking up. But anyway, it's bearable. It's not like something I can't hear you.
It's not like I'm talking on a webcam mic.
Yeah. Well, it's again all right. So I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, just minor issues.
Yeah. Happens all the
There's
time.
always those hiccups. But
Yep.
it does look like the fight's been pushed back right now by Next. So.
Oh, look at this position of the Shefele from Pubmaster. He's like on this little hill. Just
Yeah,
just
and
shooting.
Shai-Fei Lei so good at finding those little spots that, help. There goes the silence ball.
Yep. And there we go. Oh no, it missed, I believe.
Doesn't silence ball have a slight AoE effect?
Yeah, it does. It does. It does have that area, like a small radius from where it sucks your mana.
Yeah, and Gazman over here still alive in his turret. I've seen a couple of those grav mines go off, sending an alligator skin up in the air.
Oh no! They're all getting frozen and getting purification from the paladin from Next. That is really impressive. That is really a good job. Like,
Yeah, I mean, literally, that purification is such a great skill. I don't know why more people don't use it.
it's like there are not so many use for it on random games. You know, people don't usually being stacked. They just wander around everywhere. And purification, to be honest, is pretty. It's medium cost spell. Like it uses moderate amount of class points. I believe that's the reason why people don't actually use it that much.
Yeah, in a team battle like that, where you're on a POC or you're trying to take something specific down.
Oh,
I-
the blue team is actually not playing in its full potential. They're missing one player. Okay. I can see that they're writing in chat something about the team numbers.
Yeah, I can't read it. English may be failing you, but every other language fails me.
Yeah. Well, it's not like it's failing me always. It's just as I mentioned before in many of my other streams. When I'm getting excited, I totally forget what the hell is English language is. I'm just
Yeah.
talking what I'm thinking, what I'm feeling right now. So I believe players could at least bear with me with that.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. So.
You can see that the Pubmaster trying to press on Snoogek is getting destroyed. Ooh.
Oh, Cat the Knight missed the alligator skin pull into the swamp there.
Yep. There's actually on another point which I really hate is that the bridge, you know, as a tank you can position yourself and you can pull people on the bridge, but because they can't go through the net, they fall into the lake, into the swamp.
Yeah, and that's one of those tactics that if you know it, you're gonna get a lot of kills.
Yep.
Well, you're gonna kill a lot of people, not necessarily get the kill, but
You can see that the next is kind of fighting a bit back on the position of the spot. There's nobody sitting on the turret. Their sapper is building a little fortress. That actually I really liked. I even saw a video before the patch came, which will only allow no more than 2 classes on a battlefield. There used to be like 10 sappers on one battlefield, and they built a fortress, like unpenetratable fortress. There were Tesla poles, gravitation mines, traps everywhere.
yeah, I remember seeing that video as well. It was the orcs versus dwarves, so you had the
Yeah.
sappers and the gunners.
Yep. There were like totems everywhere. There be Tesla pole. Tesla pole is one of my favorite actually abilities.
Oh, they seem very annoying to me.
Yeah, they're annoying and cool at the same time, depending on your position. It looks like alligator skin is getting kicked into the swamp.
Bye bye, alligator skin.
Oh, Dobak is from Popmaster. He's in the air and
In the water.
go swimming.
Oh, he's still up there. He
Yep,
is.
there we go. Time to take a bath, orc.
Does look like Gazman has moved his turret back a little bit.
Yep. Well, so he could shoot not through that wall, have a little bit more area of exposure. Since the closer to the gate, like the gate, no, the barricade, like the less radius you get.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh.
And it does look like he does have people back there helping him, though. Partisan taking down his turret.
Yep. One power attack. Seems like he forgot to build his shield, or he didn't have enough class points to do so.
Yeah, it does not look like he has any armor up on that. There
Oh,
he is. He is
there we
putting
go.
it up now.
Yep. And bidding coolers. Yep. As long as you haven't upgraded to the not the mortar, that the thing that builds a cannon. I believe that's a cannon ability.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the cannon shots.
That's pretty much where the damage is really huge. But there are two two things that I don't like about it. First is that the cooling system still isn't enough to cool it to fire non-stop. You still have to wait time even after using the cooling system. And the second thing is the spread. The recoil of the shots is really huge to my mind.
Yeah, and it's one of those things that if you're going to be, up near the puck, not much of a big difference.
Yeah.
But as soon as you get some distance like he had currently, that's where it comes into play.
We can see Nox build a mortar. That's really essential. So it seems like Next finally showed some skill on the third point, which I was expecting from them. Okay, so the blue team is actually now once again playing in a full setup. I believe the
But
lobster.
we're not casting in a full setup because I did have a crash.
Uh,
Almost back in though, so you can keep going.
yeah, I will. Okay, then it seems like Next having some trouble defending a point. Babmaster pressing on, 25% point captured. But it seems like Babmaster is getting destroyed by the shots of the mortar and the turret. Oh, the turret is destroyed. It was destroyed. The mortar. No, they successfully defended the point. Next is still standing still. 6 minutes. The blue team is kind of trying to flank them from another side. I can see Shea Feilei taking its usual point where he shoots from. It's actually a really good point. Like he pretty much shoots directly into the point. So if you won't take cover, you'll meet an unstoppable fire.
Yeah, it looks like Kine actually took that first game from War Inc. When I said it was Fine Nards last week, that was the up and coming team.
Yep.
It was actually Kine Nod.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I was pretty confused too, I should say.
I would just, it's been a long week.
Yeah. It's always like that.
But yeah, I am back in the game. It looks like Next pushing Pubmasters back to the hill again.
Yep. They Pubmaster managed to capture the point like at 25%, and then Next is kind of oop, man, go away.
Yeah, it does look like we had a pubmaster on there for a split second though, but that steam hammer, I mean, it's
Yep.
behind that barricade.
Yeah, they have to go inside.
So they have to come around and then kill it. Imagine if they put two walls up around it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I don't think that actually. Oh, destroyed. Let's see. Oh, the point is being captured. Boy, there's nobody from the blue team is standing. Actually, another thing that I wanted to point out: as an Inquisitor, you can use your invisibility to capture points. It doesn't break invisibility.
Yeah, the only thing that would is say a skyfire or a freeze or something like that.
Yeah,
Some
yeah.
AoE effect.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, that's you actually have to. If you think about it this way, it's pretty logical. In many other games, when you play a stealther, AoE is just not your friend.
Yeah, yeah. It's heck, as a healer, AoE isn't your friend because that just makes a lot more work for you. We're at 3/4 though.
Oh, yeah, I kind of missed that actually. 75%. Come on, can Pubmaster show something?
Two
Next,
ticks
next,
left.
next. No, 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 no. Next. Come on, you're next. Come.
Oh,
No, 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 so close, so close.
This is over.
No, no way,
We're
no
going
way.
to the next one.
No way, no. I bet next, next. Oh! Next is getting kicked by the Berserker attack, I believe.
Come on, came
No, 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 no,
on.
no. Pubmaster's using purification. Next is being frozen, kicked away. Ooh, healing. Oh.
They got it.
Yep. That was pretty intense battle, I should say.
So this is where you'll usually see a lot of people kill each other. There goes Cap the Knight.
That was actually like I like people panic and they start using everything. Like, I mean, if I smash this button, what's gonna happen?
So yeah, here we are at that POC. The bridges aren't up yet. There goes Yaznitsky.
Yep. The hungry plants.
Hungry plants.
Yep.
Hungry.
Plants we see zombies.
But yeah, this is where, there's the Captain Knight on the bridge right now,
Yep.
using that chain.
Yep.
There goes Lucan.
Bye bye. Hi, Lucan. Let me hug you. Bye, Lucan.
Nom, 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 nom. Oh, we're at a quarter right now.
Yep, yep, yep.
so-
This point is really hard to defend. Really hard to defend. Okay, we can see next use the resurrection to help out team. Ooh.
Imagine doing resurrection with somebody that's dead in the swamp.
Yeah,
I
actually,
saved you so you could die again.
I actually don't know what's gonna be an affect. Are you gonna die?
I would assume so.
I have no idea. I've never been rest while being in a swamp. And there you go.
But yeah,
And
it does look like Next has the point of contention for the time being.
yeah, well, they have two paladins, and both of them used their resurrection, so I believe they're out of class points now because that is really expensive to use.
Yeah, but here's the great thing about this point of contention here is even though they used all of their class points, those plants are allowing them to gain those right back.
Yeah, yeah, indeed, slowly but steadily.
It's like you see at the beginning of a game like Citadel.
Yeah, we can see,
You'll see-
Loken moving to the point. Sneaky.
But yeah, on Citadel, you'll see a bunch of players jump in that fire on the attacker side, just so that their healer can get enough to put out his powders.
Indeed, indeed. It's actually, essentially, it depends on how much damage your team receives. If your team is pretty unbreakable, I don't think you would really need a paladin, because paladin heavily depends on the amount of damage your team receives. And that's where I struggled a lot, especially when I played on the team where my team actually pushed the other team and we pretty much dominated them, and as a healer I was just useless. I didn't receive class points at all, basically.
Yeah, I think in the higher tier play, when you get more even matches, that's where you get the paladin being of great use.
Yeah, yeah. At the beginning, it's not much for use, but later, yeah, purification, resurrection, powders, so many
Yeah,
great utilities.
1 to 4 bracket, not very useful. 5 to 9 bracket, extremely useful.
Oh my god, not so clever move from the common next tank. He pulled Loken, and Loken started to use the frozen circle, but then the tank from the next got Cat the Knight managed to pull it through him through the bridge, so he will die. That was really really risky move.
And it does look like we do have Hustle and Come On sitting on that puck right now. So
Yep. Seems like team is struggling building a bridge because bridges were destroyed. The Babmaster needs to do something. They have 5 minutes left.
and there's Gazman for you sitting over there in his turret with Tesla coils.
Yep.
Looks like Sapog and Alligator Skin going 1v1 right here.
Where? I can see. Oh,
Over
yeah.
on the bridge, and Alligator Skin gets the pull on Come On, but Come On
Boom.
saves himself.
Run for your lives.
And now it's a 2-on-2.
Yep. Oh, the point is being captured by the Babmaster. Tank jumped in and whoop! Alligator. Oh my God, alligator.
Bad jump.
Yep. Just a bit. Oh, wait, another one.
2 ticks left.
Guys,
2 ticks left.
come on! What are you doing? Are you so exciting?
Come on. And we got the point, so we're moving on to that last point at this point.
That's actually pretty far. I think that's the farthest point ever in this game, actually.
Yeah, and this is definitely the one where you want to kill yourself on either side.
Yep. Oh, come on!
We do see Pubmaster sprinting it out.
Yep. There's only 2 players from the next. Oh my God! They have to do something. I believe they're waiting for a respawn point. Yep, that's right. They're pushing in. Babmaster is capturing the point. It's 35%.
Hustle's in there. Hustle's down.
Yep, using purification from the next. Oh, you better not sprint on the ice.
Oh, I hate that ice.
Yeah. You will have anyway get the first slide.
And we do have a 2 Tesla coils in the shrubberies. Great place for him.
Half. Snooger jumping in. Oh, they're all getting frozen.
2/3. 3/4.
Next! Are you going to be next or not?
And Soul is doing everything he can to heal, but he needs to be on the block. A sliver left.
No. No way. Next, come on. You can do this.
Strit, get in there. Stop healing from the outside. Get on the puck.
I don't know. Forget about healing. Go power attack everything that moves. But the thing is, it's just one giant mean, but oh my God.
And that is game. Wow, with 8:26 left.
Oh, that's an epic ending.
Yes, it is. So there are MVPs too.
Yep. Shai and Guzman, which I believe stands like a gas man. But
yeah, he was what 28 and 8 or 20 and 8.
Looks what about the Kind Ignada won the first match against War Inc. That's another one.
Yeah.
So shall we continue watching next and the Pubmaster, right?
Yeah, definitely. Let's stick with this match as we do have another one of our casters covering that other match.
4 minutes. It's like the still doesn't work in Twitch. Twitch, we need to fix that. That's not the first day you get this problem.
My chat was working for a little bit there. I don't know if it is now.
Okay. Because my chat, for some reason, I don't know, doesn't want to work. It's just stuck in a loading loop. And I can't really read what players write. It's not really beneficial to me. Really nice to get the feedback. Or maybe answer some question.
See, I hate when the chat goes off for me, when it stops working, because I have it on screen. Like it's sitting there on the stream and there's no activity.
Yeah, I have a dual monitor luckily, so I have the chat on the other monitor. That's how I can keep track of. I can just see that it's stuck in loading loop, just getting loading, messing around with me.
Usually the way I will test it is I'll go into Internet Explorer and actually go ahead and try and chat and see if it comes up in my Chrome.
Internet Explorer.
Yeah, I use it for testing.
Yeah, I actually know
that's about all it's good for.
I think, as far as I know, every single game that has a multiplayer utilizes Internet Explorer for connecting to the servers, from what I know. There's actually like an actual code in Windows, but that's like a
Really?
program. Yeah, yeah, that's a programming side. As far as I know, that's what happens when many actually that I faced. They say like open up Internet Explorer and clean your cookies. That's how you can reset the connection. Then it like refreshes itself, and then oh booms, it works. And a small investigation conducted showed that okay, they actually utilize the code through the Internet Explorer to connect. It's not like actually Internet Explorer connecting, they just utilize the code in there. But that
Very interesting.
yeah, that's a programming thing. That's like I'm learning a bit of programming. Doesn't go really fast, but that's something that I also enjoy.
Yeah, I'm one of those .NET guys, so
Anyway, it seems like 2 minutes before match starts. I wish I could answer questions popping up in chat, but it still doesn't work for me. Come on.
let me go ahead and see if I can get your chat to work.
I don't know. I've been refreshing the page already 3, 4 times. I just don't know whom to blame. Is it us? Is it like our position in
I think it's Twitch.
in the Twitch? Yeah.
It's Twitch. It's Twitch. Always blame it on Twitch, right?
Yeah.
It's Twitch. It's Twitch.
Oh, I can hear myself again now. Damn it! That's another thing I hate when I try to open the chat. Anyway, yeah, it doesn't work, unfortunately. Anyway, yeah, no chat today, guys.
I can see your chat.
You can? Wow.
Yep.
Okay.
So I just loaded it up
Okay.
on Exploder.
Let me see. Let me try that. Let me see. Okay, I opened the Internet Explorer. Hope site won't crash.
Yeah, I can see the Panzar EN chat to be specific.
Okay, let me see if I will be able to. But oh my god, it lags. Come on, come on, come on.
So now I have both chats up.
Yeah, you have a benefit. Okay, welcome to the chat room. It works in Internet Explorer. Like what? Huh? Okay. Okay. Okay, so now apparently I can read chat. Can you see more? Yeah, yeah. It's sauce X. It's X.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm more like saucy.
Sauces.
Yeah, sauce X.
It's the difference between the X and the S.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's mistaken, or it's okay because the X is below the S, so it's just
Yeah.
a minor little snafu.
I don't really pay much of attention to it. It's like,
If it was like if it was saucette or something like that with a T, that would be unforgivable.
so sad.
That would be unforgivable because the T is nowhere near the S.
Yeah, well, as long as I know that the message is addressed to me, it's okay. We're humans, like after all.
We're not
Anyway.
I might be considered subhuman by some.
Anyway, warming up. Stretch your legs. Warm up your muscles.
Yeah, I'm just doing another flyby like I usually do.
Yeah.
I love doing this. I love looking at the maps.
I'm more like looking at the people warming up because they just smash everything that moves. Okay, the match has begun.
Alright, first POC. Here we come.
Yep. Is it gonna be fast or not? Babmaster rushing in. I don't see next.
Where's next?
What? Wait.
They're all up at top still. I can see them running around in the distance.
I think something happened, might be. Or maybe not. Maybe they're waiting for all of their players to come up. They're just shooting. Oh no, look. What?
They still have 2 players left
Yeah.
to join in.
What, they're waiting. Okay. That's unexpected.
Oh, I see what they're doing.
Really?
They are upping their sappers' points by using just a teleporter right next to the two ends right next to it.
Ah, yeah, they're stuck in class
That way, their
points for it.
sapper can have tons of class points to do what they need him to do.
Okay, what's they gonna do, I wonder?
It's definitely an interesting tactic, and I think pubmasters right now are just kind of sitting there like, what the heck's going on?
Yeah, yeah, they're just defending there and throwing the currents, but I kind of want to see what's gonna be next move of the next.
By the way, that like Orc King or whatever, quite funny.
Yeah, actually, I would love to see if that orc would be killable. You know, you come here and smash his head and like, bleh.
You know, I always thought it was weird that, this is attack on the swamp fort,
Yeah,
and you're actually pushing out from it.
would be nice if it would actually be like, a final boss. You come in and then you just have to smash his head and the
That
round.
definitely would be pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Maybe in the future, in future updates, and different
Yeah.
game modes crossing the same maps.
As soon as we have some information, by we I mean community managers have to will have some information to share. We'll for sure tell. But even I don't know what they're gonna do with this orc, or are they gonna do anything with it at all?
He's comic relief.
Yep.
So yeah, they're still up there. Using
Yeah.
that
I
teleporter.
wonder what they're doing. Like even after such an extensive use of the portal, oh, they build a mortar. That's the thing. That's what they're doing. But like, you're losing time, guys. Okay, they're
Yeah,
throwing
so
currents.
Nox has the mortar, but
Yeah.
he's not even at this point hitting any of the pubmasters.
Yeah. Interesting tactic. Okay, so Pabmaster's coming in. Okay, so they've done. Okay, they're done. Okay, let's see. Is it gonna pay off? Long waiting. Okay, so Lobster requests healing. Yeah, I believe he received a heavy damage from that mortar.
Here comes Gloom with his with his Zerker, all alone in a sea of pubmasters.
Yeah. Pabmaster using shields, blocking the silence. Alligator Skin kind of standing in the middle of the fight. Yeah, guys, tanks, protect. Okay, they're getting shot from both sides. Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah, they stuck. Like they just stuck like one team. Like that's really interesting. I should say that's the first unusual tactic I've seen on this map.
Yeah, it definitely was very, very unusual. I mean, they wasted a good almost 4 minutes doing that.
Yeah. But let's see if it's gonna pay off, because for now what I see, Pabmaster still stands on the point and the blue team is kinda stuck in the middle of nothing. They're moving slowly.
And
Okay.
here's the thing, it's great that they got that mortar, but with two tanks on Pubmaster, is it really going to do that much for them?
I don't know. As long as they will able to suck their mana with the silencers, then maybe.
Oh, I hate that silence ball.
Yeah.
And it does look like they are standing on the POC right
Oh,
now. It's a
yeah.
quarter full, 1/3.
So it seems like it actually paid off. That's pretty impressive. 55-60%, I believe. Badmaster requests help. Locanize
Yeah.
comes in, freezing them. Okay, so it seems like tables turned anyway. Badmaster's getting kicked out. Alligator Skin. Come on, finisher? Yep. Alrighty.
And Pubmaster has come back, though, next, still standing at 3/4, 2 ticks.
Wow.
And they got it.
It seems like that's one of the teams where I said they are really bad at defending, but they're really good at attacking.
Yeah, Pubmasters is all about that attack, though they can defend fairly well.
Yeah.
They wouldn't be a top team if they couldn't.
But it seems like I actually have had my face restored into next. Because that was really unusual move. That was really quite impressive.
Yeah, definitely something they've probably planned out for this map beforehand, much like that jumping on the fire for the paladin.
Yeah. And that what really amuses me, especially in the game development. You design a game. Imagine you designing a game. You think, okay, player is gonna use it this way, this way, this way. You never expect a player to think of another ways that you can do something, and that would actually amuse me. Like I've never would expect that they can do this way, like to build a mortar.
Yeah, and it's one of those things. I mean, you just have to sit there and think about it and devise plans. And even in like first-person shooter games, you can do that.
Yeah. It actually shows that they revised each class and they actually know what each class is capable of.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
But it looks like the second point is harder to capture. Well, expected.
Yeah, and Pops from your chat thinks that that's just an exploit. They're exploiting.
Yeah, I can see the chat as well. Yeah, they see it's exploiting. Well, I wouldn't say so. They have an attacking. The Bab Master could easily go in and destroy everything. I think they pretty much were exposed during that time. But
Yeah. Luke's a little pissed off about that mortar right now.
yep, it's pretty annoying, but it's slow.
But it does a heck of a lot of damage.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then you add Gaz on top of that with his turret, and it's just ridiculous.
Yeah. Interesting that he hasn't upgraded his turret to a cannon. Like to make it really unbearable to defend.
Yeah, you could get a lot of damage, just area of effect damage, if he did upgrade it to that.
Looks like Alligator Skin using his shield as an umbrella.
The umbrella shield.
Yep.
Yay!
Well,
You know what I
ooh!
Oh, he just got out of there. You know
Yep.
what I love though about the lowest graphic setting back to the 90s?
Yeah.
Is you can literally see the full rectangle that
Yes,
that
yes.
shield gives off.
Actually, as far as I know, many pro players in many games play on the lowest settings because you can actually see the limits. It's not like graphics what is important during that game.
No, no, definitely in high tier play. If I was playing in this match right now, if I was playing tank, it would be on back to the 90s.
Okay, I can see that the match update here. War Inc. has 3 minutes left to cap the third point, or it's a game over for them.
Woohoo!
Yep.
That's a lot of pressure right there.
Indeed, it is. Okay, we can see use of a fireball. Oops, silencer. You can see that next having a hard time attacking this point. It seems like their tactic paid off at the beginning, but it's getting pretty hard to do that on second point. But it's still 11 minutes. We might see some other moves coming in.
Yeah, once Lucan got upset about it, I mean, at that point, that's when Alligator Skin and Dobak, they just started shielding up and stopping that mortar. And as you can see, there's Nox on my screen, just firing.
Yep. Come on, request healing.
Oh,
Next.
2, or 3.
Yep. Nope, 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 nope. Come on.
English is my main language and I can barely speak right now.
Yeah. next. Jujing.
And there they go. They got it. They got it. They're moving on.
Yep.
Somebody's got to go open that gate though, and there it is.
Oh.
Cap the night.
Yep. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so the red team is already there. Babmaster is stacking in. I can see Yasnitsky, Alligator Skin and Dobok. They're like kind of say welcome. Next, we're waiting for. Oh, Inquisitor got caught in the midair by the Locanice.
And it does look like Next still hanging out in the swamp fort. So
Yep. Seems like I think they are doing the same tactic as they did before. Probably. Yeah, they're gathering up. Let's see what's gonna happen. They're building. No, they're not building anything. I can see next mortar, so it still hasn't been destroyed yet. Okay. I can see Gasman sitting in the turret right now. Oh, in the mortar. Okay.
It does look like Lucan made it inside and is up there
Yep.
terrorizing that Inquisitor.
What's his name though? It's like I have I have no clue what was his name translated actually.
Don't ask me.
Yeah, yeah.
I haven't started my Rosetta Stone yet, so you know.
Anyway, looks like next finally pushing in. What they were waiting for, I wonder.
They might have just been getting healed up, getting their mana back. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, but at the same time, Pubmaster got the time to build, look, this Steam Hammer, Portal, and the totems.
Yeah, and here's one thing. I mean, that mortar tactic, it's a great tactic that they have going right now. But, I mean, with it being pushing out of the Swamp Fortress, with the way these little pikes are set, it's really going to make it a lot harder for them to launch those mortars in with the way they're facing.
Yeah, indeed. Okay, it seems like a next fighting just right in front of the barricade. Oh, they're getting frozen, they're getting their mana sucked by the silencer, and they're getting kicked away by Snooker. Oh, Snooker got kicked. He's getting destroyed by E. Gloom finishes him.
Partisan having a little bit of trouble there.
Yep.
Needs to run back probably.
Seems like there's nobody on the point. Okay, I can see Inquisitor in invisibility capturing the point and destroying the Steam Hammer. Okay, he ran away from there.
Steam Hammer not destroyed yet. He is going to finish it off though.
Okay, I can see
if
the
he can
pal.
take that down. That's
Down,
a big
down.
win right there.
Down, down, down. Okay, I can see he's using dust in the eyes, trying to kill Partisan. Partisan tries to jump away. He's chasing him, and no, he wasn't able. Oh my God! He actually killed him.
Yeah.
Wow.
Kill that filthy Inquisitor.
Yep.
Having a paladin and playing as my highest level, yeah, they're filthy Inquisitors.
Yeah, I know. I played Inquisitor, and I know that actually most of the time when you kill, it's all about timing. What I love to do as Inquisitor, I go into the invisibility, and I go to the spawn point of the enemy team, and wait for a squishy target like Frostwitch to come out. And when he or she respawns, I just time my power attack, so when he just runs past through me, I hit him in the back with a power attack, and that's in 90% an instant kill.
You just got to watch out for that respawn stuff that they can kill you in one hit.
Yeah, well, if they're reactive, which happens sometimes to me, yeah, then yes. But in random games, actually, they captured the point while I were talking. That was pretty impressive. We can see that the next is pretty good at offensive game, but not very good at defensive. Let's see how it's gonna pay off. Is it gonna take this win, or maybe not? Like.
Yeah. But as far as that whole Inquisitor and spawn camping thing goes in this game, I think if anybody who's watching is not as familiar with the game, maybe you're new, things like that, when you spawn up, you can instantly kill anybody.
Yep.
It's a great thing to know. A lot of players, for some reason, don't know it. And when I'm playing in the 1 to 4 bracket, when I'm on late hours here in the U.S., it's one of those things that I always tell people. Because they start complaining about the spawn trapping, and you can just hit them. They're standing right in front of you. Hit them once with your normal attack, boom, dead.
Yep. That's pretty much it.
There is no spawn trapping if you don't let them.
Okay, let's see. Pubmaster is really good at defending point, though I don't see. Oh, I can see Inquisitor fighting against Alligator Skin. Okay, he had to retreat because there was just too much pressure.
Yeah, especially with those plants too.
Okay, I got just match update. Kainagnado has won the match against War Inc. So that means War Inc. finishes the 3 out of 4th for 2k crystals and 60 ranking points. Kainingnad is in their second finals. So
Yeah, yeah, and they went last week and lost to Next. So if Next gets knocked off here, they actually beat Pubmasters last week.
Mm-hmm.
So Kine could get their first win here for a tournament.
It seems like it. Well, since
And we're
SDP
3 ticks away, by the way.
it seems like since SDP has been attending recent matches, it gave opportunity for other teams to catch up. So it's really good to see that other teams also showing some sort of a skill, because like SDP has been just, they had too much skill, if you can say so.
Yeah, and they have capped that point, so players should be heading to that last point at this point.
Okay, it's either 15 minutes for Pabmaster or it's a King of the Hill map.
And Pubmaster already setting up their defense on this last puck.
Yep, and I can see several players from Next already approaching it. Okay, they're hiding in the bushes. At least I can see Yasnitsky.
I'm hiding in the bushes too.
Okay, Inquisitor is trying to defend himself from the suppressive fire. Run, run.
Run, Inquisitor, run!
Oh, he used the potion. Oh, he tried to use invisibility, but unfortunately the dot from the fire broke it.
Yeah, yeah. You know, potions, yeah, they're cool. Use them in games. But when I see a 1v1 going on where you have like 2 tanks going at, and then somebody pots, poo on them for potting in a 1v1. Be a man.
Oops. Okay. I have a confession. I use potions on 1v1. I just can't. You know, it's like one hit, I'm afraid. I'm gonna use potion and be safe. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, my favorite is going like with a tank, going 2v1 or 3v1 against Inquisitors. Well, you can't go 3v1 anymore against Inquisitors, but all 3 of them pot, you still manage to kill 2 of them. That
Ooh,
is awesome.
Fire skulls. Boink.
Fire skulls.
Yep, that's pretty much what they are, as far as I know. Yeah. Okay, nice one. The bug is getting destroyed by the gloom. Okay, I can see the Inquisitor from Next, or Berserker from the Next actually, try to rush in with a sprint. Yeah, looks like that's another point where Pabmaster is really good at defending. Let's see if it's gonna pay off, and they will be able to defend for 20 minutes. I can see Inquisitor chasing the Sapper here. Oh my god, poor little dwarf.
And right now you can see both of the Sisters of Fire hanging out in the forest.
Yep. Was it like a?
Well, Shy Fei Lei moved out, but
It's a jungle life. I remember what I wanted to say. It's Hakuna Matata. It's like
means no worries
Yep.
for the rest of your days. It's a problem-free philosophy.
Hakuna Matata.
But yeah, looking at Pubmasters right now, it seems they have 3 Frost Witches actually.
Yep, I can confirm that. It's Loken Ice, Lilith, and Yasnitsky, who are Frost Witches. And then they have.
And they've all been in there this whole game too. I just now realized that we had 3 Frost Witches, and we're almost done with the map.
Actually, that's pretty good in terms of CC, but as we spoke before, they're pretty squishy. So you have to watch on that.
Looks like Next trying to make that push up. We do have that Inquisitor in there, but we have Dobak and Snuka just sitting in there on top of the puck from Pubmaster. Oh, so much Frostwitch.
Yep, it looks like next to. Oh my god, they all get kicked. I think it's with both Pabmaster and Next. So I believe Berserker's movements have been synchronized and they attacked at the same time.
They still only have 1 tick up on that puck, though.
Yep, I believe that's even 2 ticks. Like we can see that the one tick is pretty small. Oh my God! It's rapidly increasing. It's already half.
Almost one half.
Wow! It's 75% nearly. Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, it's getting rest by the Pab Master, I believe that it was, or maybe it was
Yeah,
next.
Pubmaster just had a spawn, so they had a bunch of people running there, but most of them are dead now. Next is going to happen.
Okay, next.
2 more ticks.
Done.
There it is.
Okay, so it's a
3.
draw. GG.
All right, Nox and Shy Fele.
Yeah. Shay Fele, like
Look at Nox stats.
here. No, I believe
Hill.
Mortar paid off.
Shy Fele, 13 and 13. All right, Cannibal Stronghold, King of the Hill.
Yep.
This is what
Social.
we were talking about earlier with those 500 to 500 games. You think we're going to see one of those here?
I should. Actually, yeah, that's a good question. We might actually. Because
I just now realized what Panzar Ian put in the chat when we were singing Hakuna Matata.
Oh,
Please, karaoke stream is on Friday nights only.
yep. You can't.
You can't deny some brothers the singing of Hakuna Matata.
Yep. I can. I. Unfortunately, I think they can't deny.
Yeah, it is their right, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just throw their chat on my stream since it seems to be a little more popular right now.
Yep. By the way, guys, I'm commenting with a Compton MT, so make sure you also can subscribe to his channel, and I believe you can subscribe for both channels to stream contents. Our channel mostly, as in Panzar, and streams about the official tournaments on Saturday. Sometimes my streams as well, as in when I play as a Sussex. Compton MT, I believe, has his own timetable.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things that, as of late, I've been a little bit more busy. But I was actually a main caster for another game, which actually I'm not going to be with you guys on the 27th because I have to go back and do their big summer tournament. But yeah, I do a lot of different games. I do have an Ouya now that I get on and stream. So I do a lot of different games, and Panzar just being one of them.
Okay, that's awesome. So, shall we see? We will see more karaoke next time. I'll bring up some music. Anyway, it's 3 minutes. Feeling again thirsty.
I'm about halfway through my second bubbly.
I'm finishing my second glass already. Anyway, guys, for those who are unaware, since we're having a 2 minute and 45 seconds break, you may also ask questions in the chat in Panzaren, and hopefully I can get them answered, depending on the amount of information I have. So it's your chance for 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Anyway, what do we have here? I hate that my controller, my Xbox controller, actually vibrates every single time I change tabs in the game.
Does it?
Yeah, I can just press it and then it starts vibrating.
I know it vibrates like when it's on a loading screen and it finishes the loading screen, it vibrates, which is a great way, if you're doing something else to know that the game starts. I like that.
I can see one question from PabZ. Any chance the spectator mode will become active for everyone? For now and for the nearest future, it's gonna stay the same way. But things may change in future. But for now, unfortunately, there are limited amount of spectator rights.
Yeah, I was lucky enough to actually get one of those guys over at Panzar came and asked if I wanted to be spectating and cast for the game. And I gladly said yes.
Yep. I can confirm that.
I'm just like, sure, awesome, I want the spectator mode.
Every spectator has bounding box. Nobody shall bound me. Okay, it's 1 minute before Pubmaster and next Cannibal Stronghold.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. This is actually I didn't like this map when I first started playing, but now I actually love this map.
I still don't like it. Nah.
I just like, all the buildables and all of that stuff that you have to do in order to win, basically. It makes the game more interesting to me for some reason.
Anyways, 30 seconds, and I can see Zook7. Yes, I have a question. You have 25 seconds. I shall be waiting. Why do you have cheat buttons? That's actually one of the perks of being community manager.
Yeah, I don't have those.
It's mostly, it's just called cheat, but that's it. Can you tell us what's to come?
The next match.
Yeah, that's pretty. Oh, -6, -7. Oh, okay, yeah.
You forgot to hit ready.
Yep. That's what I was like. -5, -6, and -7. It was like something is wrong. Okay, -8. Something is definitely wrong. -9. Okay, I forgot to hit a button. Okay, time to battle. 50 seconds.
Yeah, and Paps comes up with a nice little thing. How about making changes so that it's easier to see the teams? And maybe a glow that we can turn on and off might help, but...
Actually, that's I think I can. We're working currently on overlay for the stream, so hopefully we can fit as much as possible information, but still have it short, so you guys can view the teams, you can view the matches, but at the same time it won't kind of, overcrowd the video, because overlays are kind of risky thing.
Yeah. I mean, it takes a lot of time to develop an overlay, just to kind of keep the information brief yet informative.
Yep, because they're taking a lot of space. Anyway, we are all set up, 0-0, both teams running in. Let's see who captures the point first.
It does look like Pubmaster mainly on top of it right now. They have it now.
Yep. That was fast, I should say. Seems like
And
next
for
is
those
not
of you-
next is
Yeah,
not
for
very
those-
reactive. Oh.
Go ahead. We both pause.
Yep, yep.
Let the other person, then we go again.
Okay, thank you very much. What I was saying is that next is not very reactive.
Yeah, and right now, next, they're gonna have to go all the way up this hill.
Yeah, it was like already 30 points for the Pubmaster. Hunt the teleport, please.
Yeah, we already have the teleporter already.
Yep. I can see it. I can see there's a turret on the background being built by Gasman. Okay, Lobster says they have teleport. Yeah. Okay, so it seems like the red team started to capture the point. Yasnitsky from Pubmaster requests healing. I can see Inquisitor blocking the Snugek power attack.
Cat the Knight caught in the air, frozen.
Yep.
I love that. Oh, we're just about at 3/4 right now.
Yep. Seems like okay, that was fast. So it seems like next is pressing on. Oh, not yet. 75. Come on.
Yeah, usually it goes clockwise. It always confuses me here in King of the Hill, where it goes backwards for the red team.
It's actually easy for me because I have clockwise clocks at my apartment. Like literally clockwise.
Ooh, and they have taken it, so they're going to start earning those points now.
So it's like 99 for Pubmaster, and next has just started to earn the points.
There we go.
Yep. You see, they have a pretty awesome name because, like, next, what they're gonna do next?
They're going to play like next.
Next, are you gonna perform as the next team? It's just,
And in the next match,
and
we have next coming up next.
next. Oh yes, nextception. Okay, we can see the
Oh yeah.
Pubmasters flying in the air.
Yeah, they're making a valiant push here onto this point of contention, but next still in there with Gloom and Cat the Knight. I mean, they still have it. They're still controlling it.
Yeah, it seems like they're slowly but steadily claiming the point back.
But yeah,
Mhm,
with Shy Lei getting
yep.
in there as well as Lilith, we're gonna see a nice little freeze and Skyfire combo.
Yep. We can see that the point has been claimed back by the Pubmaster, and they earning the point once again. Earning the point. Earning points. Earning point.
Yeah, it does look like Pubmaster's going with the 3 eye switches again.
Yep. Well, I think Pubmaster might be they are afraid of, I don't know, like really fast and rush push. That's why they have 3 frost witches, so they always have some sort of a CC coming up.
Yeah, and definitely when everybody's going for this one spot, trying to hold it, it's really good to have that CC.
Look at this Gazman. He's building stuff right under the point. Oh my god, he's getting destroyed. Damn it.
And tell you the truth, that's actually a great spot for a teleporter.
Yep.
A lot of people don't ever look there for a teleporter. Obviously Lucan sees it, but
Yep, Loken sees it and now he's in the midair requesting healing. But yeah, Pubmaster holds the point. Oh, I can see a steam hammer from the Pubmaster.
zooming all the way out looks funny. I always zoom out a little bit on the controller just so that, I can see names at a further distance, but zooming all the way out just kind of stretches things in a weird way.
Yeah. Know the feeling. I still kind of like in the progress of finding the best zooming position, because it's, as you mentioned before, it's either stretching too much or it stretches like it becomes too thin, and you can't really see things.
Yeah, and I love having all those names up there. It's just the view distance on the names isn't far enough.
Okay, looks like Next is claiming the point back. I can see.
Yeah, but with Lucan and Snuka there, I don't know.
Yeah, it's Captain Knight from Next, and then Snuka finishes the gloom. It's a
He
gloom
just
boom.
knocked that gloom out of there.
Yep.
It's a gloomy day.
Let me go. Let me kick the gloom out of you.
Let me take the gloom out of your life, my friend.
Okay, it seems like 250 halfway through.
Yeah, it looks like Cat the Knight in there doing as much as Cat the Knight can. Being very knightly and chivalrous, it seems.
It's like Cat the Knight, Spider Pig. I don't know why I remembered Simpsons. But anyway, they really have an awesome names, and sometimes, when you try to pronounce them, you always start to laugh.
Yeah, I mean, like, Beelzebub.
Yep. It's like Has.
I love saying that. Beelzebub. Get a
No,
little Arnold
what was
Schwarzenegger.
the name of that sapper? What's it? Gazman. There we go.
Yeah, the gunner, Gazman.
Oh. It's like Solis from Next. They have to do something. The Pubmaster is halfway through. I can see. Oh, they have a turret in the middle of the battle.
Yeah.
Basically.
Gazman just sitting up there, fortified on that stage right there.
Oh, alligator skin managed to survive. Oh, and he just stepped on the trap.
Next does have the point of contention right now. They have the hill, but I mean, here comes a bunch of Pubmasters.
Yep.
Dude, I haven't seen the logs come out yet.
Logs. Oh yeah, actually, I haven't seen either. Well, it seems like the battle is too intense. No, I've seen some people actually try to do so, but they've been met with the force from a Pubmaster. So I believe Next actually tried to do that.
Yeah, and it's one of those things, like, if you can wipe the entire other team, building those logs is something you want to do.
Yeah, but I believe because that's the summer league, like the best out of the best, it's not really an option here. But
Yeah, you're not really gonna get a wipe.
yeah, it's also about prioritizing. I mean, I think they could build locks, but it just would be a waste of a time, and they probably would end up losing the spot.
It definitely is possible. I mean, as we can see, that one door is down, or was it never put up?
Nope. It was one door has never been shut. So it's just there, sitting there. Standing there, sitting. Phew. Come on. Doors don't sit.
Yes, they do. Yeah, definitely though. With a sapper, with the teleporter, those doors not as effective.
Yep. Not to mention the
It's
fact that again they don't pretty much have much of a time. They constantly stand in the middle to protect the point.
Yeah, and it does look like they're almost ready to surpass Pub Masters in points at this point.
Yeah, it's pretty much equal fight. I think your statement about 500 points on both teams are gonna just become true.
It is definitely a likely circumstance at this point. Another thing that I'm not seeing that you always see in like pub games, the use of the TNT.
Yeah.
And that TNT, literally, somebody just runs up, commits suicide, basically, and it's a suicide bomber.
Yeah, well, TNT does deal a lot of damage. Okay, so it seems like it's equal.
And they just surpassed.
Yep. So it's next is leading the scoreboard.
They're getting close to that 300 mark, too.
Yep.
And still no blue up there on that hidden Mickey.
Well, I can see that the next build the Steam Hammer.
Yeah, and that Steam Hammer's been up there for a little bit. But I don't know how effective it's been so far. Maybe it's kept the eye switches off of the POC, but I really haven't seen any of the eye switches head up that way.
Yeah, like Lobster requests healing from Papmaster. I think Papmaster needs to regroup. I've seen that the next is pretty good at regrouping. The Papmaster, haven't seen much. They pretty much scattered all over the place.
Yeah, they might be in one of those oh snap moments where they're just like, we need to take that back now. So they're literally, like I always like to say, filing in like ninjas one at a time.
Yep. I believe they just need to wait for everybody to respawn and take a deep breath and get into there.
Yeah, but I mean, with Gazman sitting there on his turret at the end of that stage, just firing down the hill.
That's why you need a tank.
Yeah. You need the tanks to support you all the way up.
But I can see that the alligator skin got his mana sucked twice, even after he used his potion. So it seems like Next has a really good compilation here. They threw silencers, so tanks won't have any mana left, which is really essential and really clever move.
Yeah, and the funny part is those two ledges up there. They can actually stand on the bottom and shoot over the tank shields. If they wanted.
Of course.
If they wanted. They could. If they wanted.
It's like you're implying that you're like, I'm trying to use my telepathic abilities. You want it.
No, 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 no. I don't know if they're gonna get it.
After the match, when they're gonna watch the videos, like, that's what he was doing. Okay.
I hate that silence ball, and so many people get in good position to use it against a tank. It's just, yeah.
Looks like Next is like very close to the win, 420 points. They're getting closer with every second.
Pubmaster still scattered at this point. I mean, they did a little bit of regrouping there behind Alligator Skin, but that is just gone now.
Okay, we can see Flower requesting a healing. 440. They've managed to get nearly 95%. I can see Nox on the mortar, so they build a mortar once again.
Nox in the mortar.
Okay, we can see the Badmaster Berserkers destroying Tesla poles.
Yeah, and they need to get that steam hammer and take that steam hammer out.
Yeah, but they it's like it's so many machines and so many machinery here.
30 points.
Yep, 25.
Oh, this is gonna be over right here, and yeah, next is gonna move on.
It's gonna be over for next in the next couple of seconds.
Yeah. We're gonna see a rematch here of last week.
Yep, Padmaster getting TNT. Next, got the TNT and moved away. Clever move and explosion. There we go. 4, 3, 2, 1, and next has taken the match.
And yep, there it is.
There we go. So Shelver just good job.
Lobster just throwing a bunch of stuff up there. So yeah, there's our MVPs if you want to read them off.
Yeah, so it's again Shea Fele and Nox. Yeah, well, Nox with the mortar is unstoppable.
That mortar is amazing, and now that it's been used here in the Summer League, I'd suspect that a lot of the European teams might start heading that direction as well.
Alrighty, so the final match is going to be between Next and No Mercy. It's in 15 seconds. Oh, we just hit the points. Okay, so click OK and head over to the battle. So it's going to be Dwarf and Quarry for both matches, and in case of a draw, Cannibal Stronghold. So pretty much the same setup. Now don't forget to click the ready button.
Oh yes.
Anyway, Dwarf and Quarry.
Are you watching my stream? It's just casters getting in sync with each other. That's what it is.
Yep. Alrighty. 1 minute to warm up. Looks like, let's take a look at the teams here. We have a red team. One more player to come. Okay, so it seems like they still have 1 more minute. No mercy. It's 1 more minute, and they playing 9 versus 10 for now. Cat the Knight writes, bread pants equals profit. Yeah. Okay, Cat the Knight has some sort of a really weird thing with the red pants.
Yeah, we're 15 seconds out from battle here. In the first game of the final.
Okay, good luck, have fun. Yeah, I shall learn that as well. Good luck.
LHF.
And have fun. There we go. Alrighty then. Seems like the red team rushed in. Next, ooh, that was an impressive jump by the Frost Witch. He's getting kicked in. Nice use of block. We can see that the blue team has captured a bit of a point. And they claimed back. Next.
Yeah, it looks like Next on it right now, though.
Yep, seems like they pushed it over. Yep, the Gazman lending a suppressive fire. No Mercy is getting frozen. Halfway through.
Yeah.
It seems like No Mercy is going to claim the point back.
We have several of the orcs there from Next just still standing.
Come on, I can see Gloom requests healing.
Yeah, and there's several No Mercy players dead right now. Just respawned on their way back.
Whoa. Okay, so the Next has captured around 65% of the point.
3/4.
Yep. Let's see if they can do something here. 75%. Oh my god, about to.
2 ticks.
It's 95? Something like that? Oh, come on, Next, you can do this. Nox says warning. And the point has been captured.
There it is. So we move on to that next point, even with that Skyfire burning on the first.
Yep. It seems like the Sister of Fire hadn't had enough points to land it earlier, which would be really useful and beneficial. Okay, no mercy stucking in on the point. This point will be a lot harder to capture and a lot harder to
Yeah.
defend, I should say.
With all the bottlenecks that it has, I'm surprised more teams don't stall out on this point.
Yeah. Well, I can see the Inquisitor from next, kind of trying to flank them from behind, but unfortunately has been met with the fire from the Sister of Fire. I can see that the Cat Knight from next uses his charge and stuns everybody.
That charge is amazing.
Indeed it is.
Especially with clearing a bottleneck like those two rocks. I mean, because all of No Mercy was standing there, and all he had to do was just run forward.
We can see that No Mercy successfully pushed next away. This is actually the map where Supper Gunner Madness has taken action.
Yeah. The dwarves versus orcs. This is where that video takes place. And I believe they get stalled. The orcs get stalled out on this point, actually.
Yeah. That's actually the very point where the Sapper and Gunners built their fortress. Alright, we can see a very clever move of a come on next tank. He's pulling the Uzuri, yeah, I believe that's the way you pronounce it. We can see Frost Witch from No Mercy freezing Gasman and the Paladin. They're both getting in, they're using their power attacks, and the Frost Witch is gone. Okay, we can.
Yeah. Nox and Hustle came back to help with that one, so.
We can see next Gloom jumped in and used his power attack.
Yeah, and right now, No Mercy having a hard time defending this, though they are keeping it because of that bottleneck. I mean, constantly we're seeing them dying and respawning.
Yeah. I can see that the portal right behind this statue. Oh, we can see Samagon from the No Mercy. The Naked Healer. The reputation of the Naked Healer.
We have the Naked Healer?
Yeah, Samagon. He's here.
Haha!
Healing for No Mercy.
Oh, but he's not naked.
Nope. I believe it would be just too much. It would be just too easy, you know, if he would be naked. He needs some challenge sometimes. We all do.
Yeah. Now maybe if he had like flesh tones on, that would make sense.
Alright, it looks like No Mercy is still sitting on the point. Next having some hard time. I can see Inquisitor invisibility from No Mercy flanking the next from behind, but he has been met with the Tesla poles, which pretty much ruined his tactic.
Yeah, those Tesla poles are detrimental to the Inquisitor.
Yeah.
Next, making a nice push here. Can they take this Pock, though?
I wonder. Oh, the Mercy getting frozen. Okay, I can see Samagon using the potion and purification.
Yeah, and Gloom getting that that power attack off
Yep.
on the couple of orcs, but
Okay, we can see some madness going on in the middle. No Mercy is using the freeze, but unfortunately, the O has been met with the power attack of the Berserker, I believe.
yeah, and Samagon actually got hit by a mine and knocked back.
Yeah, so it's like Samagon is utilizing his powders and healing abilities. Okay, seems like No Mercy has successfully suppressed this attack as well.
Yeah, next, definitely having a hard time here at this point of contention. Kind of odd to see them stall out here, as you know they're really good at attacking. So I would expect them to just kind of go through these first 2 points with ease.
Yeah. It's like well, as I mentioned before, the first point is relatively easy to capture and relatively easy to defend. It's all about like, you know, the first attack, and next successfully managed to make it. The all other points are pretty hard to defend and pretty hard to attack because there's so many area of exposures and so many area of like abilities and possibilities to attack.
Yeah, oddly enough too, we are not seeing Nox bring up his mortar yet.
I believe he doesn't have enough class points. Because that would be my guess. I can see that the next successfully managed to get into the point once again. Cat the Knight says warning.
Rumpelswurg!
Yep, I see Hustle running around. Oh my god, dead. No Mercy Orc, dead as well. I can see Next actually pressed on. They're standing into the point. 25%. They capturing it. I can see No Mercy as well. Okay, what Gloom and come on. They were like standing on the point, and then for some reason they chased the other players instead of standing in the point.
Yeah. As the attacking team, there's really no reason to push out until you have that point.
Yeah, that was definitely a mistake on next part. Alright, we can see that No Mercy claimed the point again. It's 9 minutes left for No Mercy.
Yeah, and this fine Nod team, they are a force to be reckoned with now.
Yeah, it seems like actually No Mercy is pushing the Next. I can see that the straight from Next using Resurrection to get his teams back.
It's always funny to watch a player just go flying through the air.
Yeah.
Whether it be a mine or a kick or a power attack, it's a Nox building up
Yep.
that steam
Oh,
hammer.
Oh, now they're capturing the point. Okay, that's what they were waiting for, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, as I mentioned before, Nox didn't have enough class points, I believe. Oh, and the Fire Blast destroys the Steam Hammer, but they managed to capture like 65% of the point.
Yeah, if he could manage to get a couple more mines out in front of there so No Mercy can't come and get it, they will be in business.
Yeah, but it seems like the only person from Next is a Hassle there, and he's having some hard time defending it. He's waiting for his team's Gloom coming, helping out using his power attack. Hassle
Yeah.
is... Oh, they actually...
Hustle hung out there just long enough for his teammates to get in there, but sadly, it didn't help as No Mercy fully controls that puck again.
Yep. It seems like actually it's one Frost Witch on the next side, and it's two Frost Witches on the No Mercy side. Yep.
And No Mercy players quickly going and taking out Gazman, who was over on the cliffs by the water.
It's 7 minutes left. It's either win for No Mercy, if that's the case, or Next is gonna press, and then it's gonna press on. And the timer is going to be reset to 15 minutes. It's like beat hard and who I can't pronounce that. Request healing. Samagon from No Mercy healing his teammates. No Mercy is pressing on once again.
Yeah, and next, they need to regroup right here and make a nice push. Where Gazman is a great spot. Make those tanks use their magic shield.
I can see Gazman is earning points. Sitting in his fully built turret with armor, and I believe he also he also has the cooling system. You can see next. Yeah, go
and
ahead.
Here's the thing too: if Gazman could keep up that fire on one of those pushes that they make, the tanks have to keep their magic shield up. Therefore, the berserkers could come in and just power attack them away.
Unfortunately, your prediction won't come true because Gazman just met an unstoppable force of the No Mercy Inquisitor and got his turret destroyed.
Well, maybe for the next push. They do have about one more push coming here after this one fails.
I can see, Gazman building Tesla balls. Let's see if they're gonna do something. No Mercy standing still. Looks like that's the point. That's the break-even point for both teams. They're like, No Next is really good at attacking, and No Mercy is really good at defending here.
Yeah, so at this point, you got to wonder if that kind team from No Mercy is actually going to take it from Next this week.
It seems like Nox tried to kill the peon, Berserker from No Mercy, but unfortunately he just jumped away from the battle. Okay, Next is regrouping on the background.
Yeah, and there's Gaz up in the trees doing it doing his firing in. He needs to, keep those tanks with their shield up so his berserkers have a chance to power attack. I always hated that playing a tank, having to choose between using your regular block and your shield because there's a berserker coming in. I mean, it's like with frost witches. It's either get frozen or get power attacked. I don't know which is better in that aspect.
I would say it's always nice. Like if you doubt, there should not be no moment for a doubt when you try to hit power attack. The frost wish with the power attack. If you doubt for a second, use block because you won't be able to do that.
Yeah.
It's just such a tiny window between power attack and the moment we're getting frozen.
Yeah, but as far as say, you're blocking a frost witch and a berserker's running in at you. I mean, what would you do? Would you take getting frozen and using your normal block, or would you take the power attack just to get knocked away from the freeze, but possibly getting finished with a finishing blow?
That's a really good question. I would say I would go for power attack because if I would block the frost witch, then I would anyway eventually get kicked by the berserker from the back. And if I would use the power attack, I would still have chances to fight back.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's again that now as I thought about that, I got through that. I may do that later, but when you're actually in that situation, there's like literally half a
There's
second.
nothing you could do.
Yeah, there's a half a second for you to react, and if you fail to react, then you fail like you lost the
Yeah,
battle.
because if you get if you get power attacked, you can get killed really easily by the berserker. Or if you get frozen by the frost witch, the berserker can just go stand behind you and kill you. So yeah, I don't. It's a conundrum.
It's just those that moment where when your brain starts working so fast, you can't even react with it. Like he says, go right, and you go left. What are you doing?
Brain, you're drunk. Go
Yeah.
home.
Yep. Okay, we can see that No Mercy standing still. 2 minutes. If Next is gonna lose it, they will have to defend it, and if they will fail to do so, then it will be win for the No Mercy this time.
Yeah, and right here's where we're gonna have to see what the kind team from No Mercy is made of. I mean, they were a good defending team last week. They lost their defense on Alchemist Citadel, I believe it was. But if they have managed to practice their attack, they might be able to take this in two from Next after losing in two last week.
Yeah, it seems like minute and a half. Next has to plan in their next move. Nextception again.
Nextception.
Yep. Sounds more like exception. Nextception.
Next exception.
Yep.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm just debugging. I want to go to the next exception.
I do have to say that Next is really exceptional team, especially they impressed me on the Siege of the Swamp Fort.
Yeah, I mean, they wasted 4 minutes there, but it proved to, help them throughout the rest of that round, of that game.
Yeah, indeed. Looks like
The
it's
question
45
is-
seconds.
Yep.
I believe it's last attacks.
Yeah, this is Next last opportunity to take it to the next point of contention.
Oh, and they start to capture it. Come on, getting in. The entire Next team is standing on the point. It looks like No Mercy got destroyed. I can see on the background Sister of Fire using the mana potion to get some damage going. Then looks like they successfully managed to push them away, or maybe not.
Yeah, as soon as Strit went down there, that was basically the end of it for Next right there.
Okay, it seems like the timer has run out of time, but the point is still being captured by the Next, which means the match will still keep going on until either of sides will capture the point.
It's just Nox in there all by himself.
Yep.
Ah!
So it's basically, oh my god. So he kicked away. Okay, so I can see Inquisitor from the next. Well, that's what pretty much happened with the fight between No Mercy versus versus SDP. That was like 0-0-0-0, and they started to capture the point. I really want to see could next do this, or they can't. Can they do it or
It's
not?
go time right now. So we will see. Soulist in there.
It seems like next is all sides and No Mercy as well. They kind of like fighting everywhere. Okay, so the point is still being captured. Would you give some room for next? I can see No Mercy Frostwitch using it. Oh my god, they kept. No, they haven't. Unfortunately. Seems like the battle has come to an end.
Yeah, GG.
That was an impressive display anyway by Next, but we will head over to the next match where Next is gonna defend and No Mercy is gonna attack. Let's see what's gonna happen.
Yeah, it looks like we had Rumpelswerg and Nox as the MVPs there for that game.
Head over to social tournament next. Spectate. Ah, system still thinks that the first match goes on. Anyway, there we go. Yeah, 5 minutes till the next match. Okay, it's again, guys, time for you to ask questions if you have any to me or maybe to Compton as well, and we might be able to answer them. So yeah, 4 minutes 30 seconds for that. Until then, we're just gonna wait till the next match is gonna start.
Question is the chat working?
Chat does, I believe. Well, the
I just
last,
typed "Hello World"?
yeah,
Question mark?
yeah, I can see it.
Who put a question mark on the teleprompter? You know Ron will read anything you put on there. I'm Ron Burgundy.
Anyway, let's see. Like say, Hammer has a big reach. Yes, it does. Lobster no CP for Mortar. Next has it. So it will be, but again, kinda gratis next. So Spark. This is Next versus No Mercy. The team with the N in front of the name is going to win.
Well, technically, Kine, the team from No Mercy, has a K at the beginning of the name.
Yeah,
So take that how you will.
I believe what he meant actually is the is clan.
The clan names.
Yeah. That actually what confused me at the beginning as well. I was kind of thinking what's actually the name of the team and what is the name of a clan.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things where, especially when you have teams like No Mercy with multiple teams, it gets a little confusing at that point.
Okay, we have first question. We can trade gems to gold, but we'll be able to trade gold to gems. I have nothing to commentate on that. There are no plans to change this at this point or in the nearest future. But stay up to date. Things may change in the future, but nothing like that in the plans.
Yeah, especially since, at higher levels you get so much gold.
Yeah, but I believe you can
E-
spend them on creating a clan.
Yeah, even with, the recent reduction in the amount of gold you get, you still get a lot of gold.
Yeah. We're definitely looking into the ways of improving how to utilize gold in a, more efficiently. But unfortunately, there is nothing I can share at this moment. If I would have, I would definitely did.
Yeah, I mean, heck, 15,000 gold? 15,624 gold is 311 crystals.
Seems like a nice music in the background.
If there's any high tier players there, how much gold are you sitting on?
Well, since that's my developer account, I kind of have a limitless amount of gold due to testing purposes and everything.
Yeah.
At my normal account, I have around maybe barely 1k. I don't even remember actually.
If you farm for the gold, you can get quite a bit.
Yeah. How about the 30% experience being brought forward to an earlier time to encourage more people to play in US times? Yeah, that's actually what we are working on as well. But again, As soon as we come up with a solution, then yeah, we're gonna notify. But nothing, no changes at this point, unfortunately.
Well, I mean, I'm seeing 30% experience beginning in 2 hours and 16 minutes, which is,
Well,
yeah, that's going to be 5 o'clock my time.
well, I believe for US it's a pretty damn good time. Anyway, it's 45 seconds till the next match starts.
Yeah, got that nice little join screen. It's glamorous to look at. And then my paladin sniffs his armpit and coughs. That was beautiful.
Yeah, my berserker just scratches its own back.
Yeah, Pops, I really think that, it would be for European players to stay on in 2 hours and 15 minutes. That might help get people on with the experience bonus, but I don't know. I'd have to see the metrics on that.
Okay, seems like we're in. Dwarven Quarry. It's either the last map for today, or it's gonna be the map before last, depending on the outcome.
You kidding me? Quarterfinals went to game 3. Semifinals went to game 3. This is going to game 3.
I wanna bet that it's not gonna be a game 3. Something tells me No Mercy is pretty serious in their intentions, and they're gonna just break through.
It's possible, it's possible. I'll bet you one haiku.
I have nothing to bet, literally. If I would meet you in person, I would make a kebab bet, but not an option. Okay, team's warming up. 10 seconds. We can see some slaughterhouse on the blue team side.
Yeah, eventually whenever I get, a character to top tier, I'll buy some colors for him, but
Okay, the match has begun. We can see that the blue team is rushing in. The red team is already in the position. Seems like a bit earlier use of the freeze by the Frost Witch of the next, but let's take a look at the teams actually. Next has one Paladin, one Inquisitor, two Frost Witches.
3 Zerkers.
Uh,
Sorry, 3 tanks.
no, it's 3 tanks on the No Mercy side. Oh, next side, I believe. Yeah,
Yes.
right, yes. So it's 2 Paladins, 1 Frost Witch, 1 Sapper, and no Sister of... No, 1 Sister of Fire, actually, yeah. There's like 1 Sister of Fire on both teams.
Yeah, they can't get rid of their sapper, man.
Yeah, I believe Nox Nox dominates this game.
As soon as he gets that mortar, it's GG.
Yep.
He is just
Ooh.
precise with that. Ooh.
Bjorn is like a mew. It's like, I believe I can fly. Doink.
Actually, I was imagining a nice little rainbow behind him as he flew through the air, kind of like Nine Cat.
No, don't bring My Little Pony in here.
I imagined him as a Pop-Tart with a cat head and a rainbow behind him.
Okay, it seems like Cat the Knight, and come on. Oh, Cat the Knight charges in and stuns all No Mercy team players. Next, Gloom jumping out of the freeze. It seems like Next managed to successfully suppress the very first attack. They build up a portal once again. Remember the tactic that Next did on the Siege of the Swamp Ward? So it seems like they're building class points for their Nox.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those things. As soon as they get that mortar up, yeah, kaboom!
Seems like No Mercy is getting destroyed. But we'll see. We'll see. It's still 20 minutes, 30 seconds.
Peon frozen, getting just absolutely destroyed.
You can see with the blue team's got his strengths once again. I can see 3 of them approaching from the higher flank. Let's see if it's gonna pay off. Okay, there is nobody in the point. I can see that the blue team sapper hiding behind the tree.
Yeah, we got Beatheart and Battle for Life sitting there on the puck. This Rumpelsword coming in as well, putting down some traps.
Yeah, look, No Mercy actually capturing the point. That's pretty awesome position for the portal. There are more and more coming out of them. Oh yeah.
Beatheart's still sitting there.
Okay, they
but,
no.
That's the thing. I mean, Beatheart, he kept backing up off that puck. He needed to stand on it. He was the only person still standing on it at that point.
Yeah. He kind of needed that backup.
Oh, but Relax, Don't Do It, and Sundowner both there.
Whoa.
And off the puck now. But Rumpelswurg on it.
Okay, next, getting back to the point. Seems like No Mercy Sundowner is there. Standing into the point. Gloom says warning.
Heck, Beatheart, all of them up. Relax is there. Samagon is there.
Come on, it's halfway through. Cause
if Beatheart would have stayed on it when he stepped off, they would have this point right now.
Yeah, I believe so. Next is still earning points for their Nox. We can see that they're like spamming this giant meteor balls. Fire blast.
Yeah, it's such a great that Skyfire is such a great move. AoE, it's one of the only really ranged AoE dots in the game, basically.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, Nox has a mortar.
Oh, GG.
Yep. Seems like it's gonna be easy defend as long as Nox has his okay, so the Frostwish from No Mercy froze them everything, but it seems like they've been met with a purification from the Paladin.
Kahek's main goal right here. Kahek from No Mercy is going after Nox. He's like, give me that Moda.
Okay, so No Mercy is pressing on actually. It's like a slight pizza slice. Oh no, the point has been captured back. 9 minutes 30 seconds.
Gloom chasing around Rumpelswurg. No!
Alright, it's halfway through. Okay, so they're getting kicked. Unfortunately, the point has been captured back. Boink.
Yeah, and that will show you right there. It's much like earlier with Beatheart. You can't get off the puck.
Indeed, you can't. It more seems like No Mercy is lacking backup. There's one person standing in there, and for some reason they're all fighting just out of the circle where they're supposed to capture a point.
Well, I think right now one of their main goals was to take out Nox's mortar, which it looks like they've done finally.
Yep. Well, I believe with the tactic of next, how they build the class points for their Nox friend, I believe that won't be an issue.
Yeah, probably not. Though I do not see a teleporter out there right now for them.
Well, I believe it was destroyed by the action in AoE.
There it is.
Yep, it's built back.
Right there by the dead battery for life.
And it seems like No Mercy captured half of the point. There's one person standing in there, I believe. No Mercy, Berserker jumping in, trying to kick everything away. He didn't. Oh, Skyfire landing, and they've managed. Nope, not yet.
No, Sundowner went and actually used his charge to knock down
There we go.
The next players, and that might have been what saved it for them, because there was nobody from next besides Come On to jump onto that puck.
Yep. Looks like next and No Mercy running together to the point. They're not like caring to fight in the mid distance, but you can see that No Mercy relaxed arrived to the point using his freeze. and blocking the power attack of the Berserker. They capturing the points slowly but steadily. I can see that No Mercy has successfully arrived to the capture point, and I can see No Next did the same. Whoa, that's a pretty fast point capture there.
Yeah, I mean, here comes Solist from Next. That's going to help out Next, along with Strip being there. But, I mean, No Mercy right now has people on the Pock.
I can see Relax jumping in again, using his freeze.
3/4.
Yep. I can see only No Mercy in the middle. Next, Gloom jumping in. Was what he writes. Death! Death! Okay, it seems like 75%. Can No Mercy do that? Nope.
It's back neutral again.
Yep.
Oh, what a great push, but unsuccessful to no avail.
As I mentioned before, the No Mercy is pretty bad on this backup. Like, they managed to successfully attack, but after that, they're pretty weak. They need to, like, they need more reinforcements to come, and that's where they're trouble. I think that's the main weakness of the No Mercy.
Yeah, that kind team. Other No Mercy teams, great at attacking, but this setup of players for this kind team on No Mercy, they need to really work on their attack, or maybe swap one player out.
Probably, yeah. Something tells me, they might actually. I think the Gunner would be actually really good here. I mean the Sapper, sorry.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, what we saw Next do on Swamp Fort with that Sapper, amazing, amazing tactic. It helped them take out, people when they needed to take them out, and that's what you want to look for.
It's just that suppressive fire that forces you to use shield all the time.
Pretty much. And if you have your elves doing mana drains from the side, it's really hard to keep that shield up, and you'll basically take that pot.
Indeed. Okay, we can see some battle going on, and the point has been captured once again. 2 Skyfires landing. Seems like on both teams, I believe.
Yeah, it looks like one for each team did go down.
Okay, I can see No Mercy standing in there getting stunned by the next tank.
Ruffleswork in there!
Seems like they're stucking in again once. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Can they do this? Halfway
Sundowner,
through.
don't back away, Sundowner. Stay on that puck.
Yeah, Gloom staying in there. Oh my god, Peon. Another thing about Panzer is that you can actually push your teammates and your enemies. There's no such thing as you go through your enemy or through your friend. You can literally just push away.
Yeah, and literally that collision I've used to kill people by pushing them off ledges
Yes,
before.
yes. I can actually so many players trying to kill me that way at the beginning of this map where I was standing like inactive, and they were throwing me away into the ocean.
It does look like Next does have this puck for the time being. We're just under 9 minutes, so yeah, we're almost. When we get to about 7:30, we're halfway through that 15 minutes.
Looks like the Berserker from No Mercy jumping in and destroying the portal to stop Nox earning the class points. Using the potion to get some health back. And waiting for his precious team. Okay, he's in the middle once again.
No, heck, get back on the puck! Ah, it's so aggravating.
Yeah, they just can't stand in there. It's not like it's covered by fire. Just stay in there and capture it. Okay, seems like Skyfire landing just like in front of this small terrain gate, if you can call it this way.
Yeah, the bottleneck right there with the 2 rocks, and that is really going to hurt the next player or the No Mercy players as they file in. John Madden moment.
Okay, what do we have here? It seems like Next still owns the point. 8 minutes.
We're coming about up to that halfway mark of 7:30, so.
Oh, the point has been captured slightly, like a tiny, tiny, tiny slice.
Yeah, for a while there it was Beatheart and come on, 2 tanks 1v1ing, but now all the other Next players coming in.
We can see Gloom kicking in. Okay, a bit hard. It's dead once again. Unfortunately for him. Oh, that was nice. I just saw a moment. Gloom kicked the Sundower with his power attack, and the Cat the Knight pulled him in the midair back. That was pretty impressive.
Yeah, I didn't actually see that one. I wish I would have gotten that.
You can watch a replay next time. Okay, it seems like I think next sorry, No Mercy has to try another flank. They pretty much go straight forward. Maybe split the group into three and go from three directions, like straight, left, and right. Because they all kind of sit in there between these two stones. Oh! 6 minutes.
Yeah. If the No Mercy team does fail on this attack, I'm chalking it up to the fact that, yeah, they just, didn't stay on the puck. We do have Battle for Life with his Inquisitor there now, though.
Yeah, I still have the point being captured slowly. Okay. Seems like Battle for Life. Yeah, he has been out of this circle. He's trying to destroy the portal, and he's managed to do that. But unfortunately, he's gonna die now. Yep.
Just surrounded like a group of fire ants just attacking their attacker.
It's like they don't leave him any chance of surviving.
There's like kick down. Nom, 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 nom. Like a group of zombies catching somebody that has a broken leg.
Whoa! Another Firefly. Okay, we can see Inquisitor requesting healing. No Mercy is getting popped up into the air. The point started to be captured. Oh, No Mercy is all over the point. Halfway through, 75%.
There's not.
Oh my god.
Blunderbuss.
Come on, can they push them away? Cat the Knight.
Can they do it? They're frozen right now.
Everywhere.
Oh! Their frost switch was still in the freeze, so now all of the next players should be getting frozen.
Come on, No Mercy's using the stun. Tank charges in. I can see the gravitation pull by the purification. It's like 90%. Next request, healing. Floor has been frozen. No Mercy still standing there. Next, stunning everything with his charge.
Oh, and Cat the Knight with that charge.
I can see point. Oh no, they're capturing it back.
Sundowner running back in.
Yep.
Doing his charge.
Next
Here
is
comes
getting.
his team right now.
Next is kicked away. Okay, the more reinforcements from the next coming. Can No Mercy do that?
Oh, here comes a big spawn of No Mercy players. Kahek and whoever else, Sundowner.
Relax is coming
need
in.
to survive.
Next is, I believe that's Next who used the resurrection right now. Oh my god, come on, come on. Oh, another Skyfire. Request healing from the Cat the Knight. Oh, and they captured the point.
They got it. They got
Yep.
it, yeah.
Now we're moving to my favorite. Oh, Digging Wheel of Fate.
I'm going in the left this time.
Has anybody arrived there yet? Nope, there's nobody there. I shall let them there. Oh, I can see a Berserker jumping in, and followed by another Berserker. I can see
But
Next.
No Mercy, 5 players from No Mercy running in.
Yep, they already started to capture the point. Oh my god, it's already 50%, 60, 75. No way, no way. Skyfire
No
landing.
Mercy all over this right now.
Can they? Oh, no, 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 they captured the back. Good job, Next. Okay, so you can get the better view. Here's the wheel that they're fighting on. What makes this point easy to defend is that it constantly moves, and there's literally a window where players that doesn't have jump, for instance, like Berserker, can't go in. But at the same time, they kind of have to switch places because they're attacking from both sides.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you really can't set up a single turret to deal with both sides, but I mean,
That's where you need two sappers, actually.
yeah, two gunners.
Let's see. No Mercy requests healing. Gunpowder's kind of stuck between the terrain. Oh my god, he managed to get in. Get out, I mean. We can see that the next doesn't have hard time. Okay, so no Mercy. I can see Beatheart standing in there with a peon who's getting kicked out.
Battle for Life taking down that teleporter end right now, but getting swamped by next players.
It's 6 minutes 40 seconds. Can they do it?
Here comes Peon. And Battleheart. And Samagon.
Okay, so what they're using, they're basically using the tank on the other side to protect from the range fire, which is really good. Feels like that's a really good spot for next.
Yeah, if you can manage to keep a tank up on each side, you can pretty much keep that any range damage from coming in. No Mercy making a push.
Purification from next. Can they do it? No, there's next all over the place. Unfortunately, it seems like No Mercy has to regroup. What we were talking about, what they are not really good at. I can see that only they're scattered all over the place. Here's like a few people of No Mercy, and from the other side they're attacking as well. Maybe they just have to divide their group equally.
Yeah, and we do have a Steam Hammer from Next sitting up there on one of those little alcoves on the side of the wheel.
Yeah, pretty sneaky spot.
Very hard to get to as well.
Next just overcrowds this place. They're just all over this place.
Yeah, you can see they have a totem on each side, multiple traps around that Steam Hammer. They also have that teleporter end in there as well.
Okay, we can see that next some of the players from Next jumped away from the platform. There's only Street, the Paladin Healer, and Nox. There's only Nox on the point. They all just pushing No Mercy out from the tunnel.
Yeah, and actually, I think they wanted to get in and get that teleporter down. The No Mercy teleporter was actually sitting just inside that tunnel.
Yeah, but now they're getting pushed, which allows No Mercy to get them from another tunnel for easy point capture. There's just nobody in there. Now Nox arrived at the point, and he's fighting against Samagon and Rumpelswerk. Rumpelswerk unfortunately is getting destroyed, and the Samagon has met the force of the Next. They all jumped back on the platform. It's 4 minutes for Next.
Can they do it is the question.
They have all chances of winning because this moving platform definitely adds some troubles for the attackers.
Yeah, and with this this fine guard or this team from No Mercy not being as strong on their attack, it's really going to hurt them. Having to go after such a strong, easily defended point of contention.
Yeah, it seems like 3 minutes 30 seconds left.
Now, here's something you do have to think about No Mercy. I mean, they have these players on this current team. They're so good at defending.
Yeah.
What happens when there are more teams in the competitive ranks, and they can actually merge this team with a team that's really good at attacking, and just kind of switch off back and forth?
I just believe No Mercy, as I told you before, and also I mean talking everything the same, is just that regrouping stuff. They're really good at attacking and defending, and that's I can say for sure. It's just the problem is that when they attack, they need to quickly get back to the point and have more reinforcements to come. Instead, there's only like one person literally running circles against the enemy team, trying to keep the point captured.
Yeah, it's that whole ninja attack
Yeah.
syndrome, as I like to call it.
It's just that they need to quickly react and get help their teammate. Instead, it's 2 minutes 20 seconds, and and I could see a slight size of the capture, but unfortunately, it's being captured back. All right, so No Mercy started to capture the point. They're getting frozen and met with a Skyfire. Or it's actually No Mercy that was being met with a Skyfire next. Like, that's kind of hard to define who
Relax is in there, Beatheart and Rumpelswerg. They have to deal with Gloom and Peon, though, but we
Oh,
do have more No Mercy coming in.
75%. Another Skyfire lands. You can see I can see Resurrection coming from the next.
Can they do it in the last second again?
I don't know. I'm watching and I can't commentate because I'm trying to define who is doing what. Okay, seems like next fully controls the point and they managed to get it back. 1 minute 20 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, No Mercy was so close to capping that point right there.
1 minute. It seems like they just stretch the point all over the place. It constantly captures and being uncaptured, captures being uncaptured. It seems like they're putting their last forces into capturing this particular point.
Yeah, and really with that a little bit over a minute left, they needed to regroup, quickly figure out a battle plan and go about it. But it looks like they once again are going ninja on this.
Yep, they have still 30 seconds left for the very last attack. It feels like the last seconds of the game is all about who lands a Skyfire.
Sometimes it very often is.
Okay.
Sometimes very often, yeah.
It seems like Nex doesn't have any trouble. Okay, it's 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're heading over to King of the Hills. King of the Hills. King of the Hill. Hills. Well, hills as well, depending on the amount
Here
of
we
mountains.
go, King of the Hill.
Indeed.
So yeah, there's our MVPs too.
It's like Hassel this time is in our MVP, not Nox. Seems like he didn't have much of an opportunity to use his mortar.
Yeah, I mean, really, No Mercy was trying to stop Nox from even building that mortar, but he still went 32 and 5.
Anyway, it's 5 minutes before the next match starts. Another question answer time where you players can ask questions to me or Compton if you have any, and I would be more than happy to answer if I can. Let's click ready so we won't miss the match.
Come on, you can ask us anything, like what's our favorite iced beverage, if you want.
Yeah, could it be but if you are liking the red team and the enemy team is red but blue in the game? I don't know what you're saying. Okay, I got a question. Could there be like an easier way to see who is in your team in game? Like red names are from the red team and blue names are from the blue team. Well,
I really wouldn't mind that in, say, spectator view, but seeing a red name when you're actually playing the game to me is more like go attack.
yeah, and then in the game, I don't think there's much of a trouble since you have those banners at the back of the enemy.
Yeah.
So it pretty much even better than the name, because when you see a red name, it's still kind of like, you need a second to think. And the banner pretty much is just a visible object, and you know that if you see a banner, then that's an enemy.
And spectate, however, it's a little harder when both teams do have banners.
Yeah, well, in spectator, I actually have to admit that that would be nice, but let's see if we can do something about it at later point in future
really,
releases.
In the spectate, I wouldn't mind the clan names being stripped off and just having the colored names. But that's all UI stuff to be added later, maybe.
What will you do in order to promote the game when it gets out of beta? As far as I know, when I started working here, the game was out of the beta already, and that was a couple of months ago. So you kind of want to update your client in case you didn't. Well, the issue is with the traps and other objects you could build which get confused to see who is who. Well, imagine this is this way. If we're talking about the real battle, there is always something that will make an obstacle for you to define if that's an enemy or not. If we will make it straightforward, like color an enemy all in red, it wouldn't be fun. There won't be any element of surprise. So instead of making it that obvious, there's a banner that will allow you to define that, but still will allow an enemy player to have you an element of surprise. So I think that's pretty much equal, and that's pretty cool. Maybe that's why I lose all the time. Yeah. Yeah, we all lose. We'll have our bad days. Even I do. It's like, I had a battle between me and Snugek, and actually it was three of us, three community managers against one player. And to be honest, Snugek was best of the best. He beated us.
Oh, you mean you don't carry your team, Sussex?
I tried, but you know, first I was occupied fighting him, and then I was occupied trying to find Snuka. But anyway, was a really fun game. Do you guys like Ganja? Ganja. I may sound like a noob, but what's that? But red names could be easier as the enemy. Maybe.
Do I like ganja? In my youth? Yes.
That's drugs. Okay. No.
As I became an EMT for about a decade, I stopped all of that type of stuff. And yeah, haven't gone back.
My drug is Mountain Dew. Or Dr. Pepper.
Tobacco and alcohol. Those are my kicks.
Anyway, 45 seconds. Any more questions, concerns, feedback? While I can still look at the chat and not look at the battle. It's a nice music.
I love personal questions, by the way.
When is the next update? Soon.
When the next patch comes out.
It's like, if you ask that sort of question, I can assure you this way, people. As soon as we have information to share, we always do. We try to deliver information as fast as possible. But for now, unfortunately, I have nothing to share with you guys. We recently had a patch 30, even had a hotfix 30.1.
And yeah, if you guys want to keep up to date on that type of information, definitely check out the forums, check out the website. That's where you're going to get most of your information like that.
Yeah. As to the promotion, we're trying to promote our game in every single way possible. From my based on my experience, I can see Panzar advertising on most of the websites, when you don't have ad block, of course. So I can say that we had try to promote the game heavily as possible. But if you think there is other sources we might try, you can always throw a suggestion or feedback on our forums or under suggestions and feedback. So in case you want to share another reliable source where we can promote our game. That's something that we're definitely looking into and working, but nothing to share at this moment, guys, regarding Steam.
Yeah, and don't ask when it's technically officially coming to US, because I ask that on a daily basis and they tell me to STFU.
Unfortunately, we're a European office, and American region is out of our service. We don't have any offices in America, so. Alright, let's move on to King of the Hills between Next and No Mercy. We can see that the Next rushed in on the point and captured it already. Not yet. Oh, no. Yep, pretty much.
Yeah, Next has taken it, but there's still plenty of No Mercy players standing there getting in the mix.
I think, you know what I think would be really cool? Instead of instantly capturing the point, first kill all the enemies, because until the point will be captured, enemies won't respawn. and that will kind of give you an opportunity to catch a breath.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. I mean, capping it a little too soon might be detrimental to you in that aspect.
We can see that the No Mercy is fighting off the circle once again.
Yeah, and we do see several players coming up that ramp right now. The spawn at the midpoint of that ramp has been almost built, it looks like.
It seems like No Mercy players, two players from No Mercy is in the center. They started to capture the point. They managed to do a bit, but then they got kicked in the air. You can see already 3 players from No Mercy.
Yeah, and Beatheart and Peon were both in there. Peon getting knocked down a couple of times. And that eye switch from No Mercy, so it's possible they could take it here.
Skyfire already. I should say that the Sister of Fire earned the class points pretty fast. Skyfire, as far as I know, Skyfire is really class points costy, if you can say so.
Yeah, and I mean, if you use your mana potions and you're constantly throwing off fireballs, you can gain those class points rather quickly.
It seems like No Mercy slowly but steadily captures the point. Next has to do something, and No Mercy has captured the point.
Yeah, and they're finally gaining those points. Next was able to get 109 points before they lost that point of contention.
Yeah, it kind of started to give them a bit of advantage. But it seems like No Mercy didn't have any trouble capturing this point as well after regrouping. As far as we all know, No Mercy is pretty good at defending, but regrouping is their weakness. So I believe 2 successful strikes in a row shall do the trick.
Yeah, and it looks like Next finished off that spawn point that No Mercy never did.
Yep. Oh, they blocked the pass on the left side. If you look towards the giant statue, it's like on the background, which makes it a bit harder to get in, but you still can jump over. That's the thing of a barricade. It's not too long, but it's not too short at the same time. So you kind of have to still position it to block the path.
Yeah, personally, in the lower tier bracket where I have my sapper so I can actually get games to play it, I like using that barricade much like a magic shield from a tank. Works just the same way. It'll block the freeze, everything like that. So it's great to have a more permanent version of that shield.
Behind rocks, middle bridge, they just build it. Ah, Next has built a teleporter. That's really smart. Just under the bridge.
Yeah, right there underneath that stage. Great place. We talked about it before.
Oh, so it's like Berserker from No Mercy, using his power attack and destroying all the traps. Oh, and jumping back. That was quite a performance.
Yeah, and the only reason I think Heck saw that the teleporter was there is because he accidentally fell off.
Yeah. That's where unit collision actually pays off here. Just, smack the player out of the platform. Ooh, teleport! Let me smash
But yeah,
them.
I mean, that is a great place to play it. I mean, a lot of teams just sit on that point of contention, on that hill.
Looks
And
like...
if you can put your teleporter there, they're most likely not going to see it for quite some time.
Yeah, actually, yeah, because even I, as a spectator, who has a much greater view who has a greater view than a player, I still haven't managed to find this teleporter underneath this platform.
Yeah, and Nox actually built it a little further out this time, probably just repositioning it so that they don't go find it again.
Yeah,
in
because
that
if
location.
it's not like about finding. I believe he positioned it a bit away, so then if the player will get kicked out, he will have to spend some time killing it, which allows for the next time to to push while they're not like in a full team.
Yeah, and it does look like they have 2 ticks up on this this hill right now.
Yep, No Mercy, 180 points, nearly 200. Can they do this? It's like Next has managed to capture 20% of the point back. We can see the Next heavily trying. Come on! He's using his power attack furiously against the No Mercy's tank.
Yeah, and to think about it too, I think this is the first game three we've seen in a final. Oh, look at that! There it goes. It is
Ooh,
switched.
that was fast. I should say that was fast. Anyway, No Mercy has managed to got nearly half of the points. So now it's a turn for Next to earn some.
But yeah, think about how evenly matched these teams are. That we're finally seeing this game three in a finals.
Uzuri says Sky is ready. I believe No Mercy has a Sky fire ready. Ooh, look at what are they doing here? Why are they battling here? The capture point is
Because
like
there
there.
is a teleporter back there.
Yeah, but like because of the teleporter, such a intense battle.
But here's the thing. I mean, No Mercy, that was their teleporter, and they don't currently hold the point of contention.
Yeah, but I believe like they all went there. That's the thing, and now you see that the No Mercy Berserker captures the point. That's what I was about to say. So like instead of heading the all group, just maybe send ranges there because I think personally as a melee, I suppose you should stay near the capture point, while as a range, I think you can stay a bit far because you still can attack them.
Yeah, definitely.
But it
But
seems
it does. One thing I do want to point out too is, No Mercy forgot to finish building that spawn point.
yeah.
Next finished it. They only had to bring one box to finish it, and now when it switched sides, it automatically destroyed that spawn point.
Yep.
So No Mercy basically did the majority of the work for Next.
So the assisting enemy team report. Anyway, it seems like now Next is taking the lead, 220 points.
Yeah, but No Mercy on the puck with over half of it full.
Just a bit over. It's like they reached again the break-even point where both of the teams are. Oh no, it's like Next is taking the lead once again. Oh, No Mercy captures the point back, kicking in. Clever use of the. Oh. Okay.
And 4x4 in there. And Beatheart, they're in their two tanks going after Go 289. And Strick comes in on the backside and dies.
It seems like Next had a hard time defending themselves against the power attack.
Yeah, and it looks like the readiness for that spawn point has finished. So if Next wanted to rebuild it, they could.
Okay, it seems like nearly 250 points for No Mercy and Next. They both reach halfway. They both like halfway through. And No Mercy halfway through.
Yeah, and if you look on one of those little towers, that is where the Next teleporter resides.
One of the small towers. Ah, yeah, now I can see it.
Yeah, one of the ones with the TNT on the outside of it, on the little ledge.
Yep.
I was wondering why there were so many Next players filtering in from over there, and then lo and behold, there is the teleporter. Usually a good telltale sign, players coming out of the middle of nowhere.
Okay, it seems like No Mercy still is holding the point. Oh, there's a Skyfall coming. Boink. It's like the only way to define Skyfall is a slowly moving ball. It's so small. It feels like it's been compressed. Compressed fire.
Yeah, I mean, that little meteor that comes in and explodes, kind of small.
But the explosion.
Yeah, that's what she said. It's kind of small, but the explosion.
Anyway.
Oh, wow.
Alright.
That one was actually really good.
Yeah, just the moment you would think through it, and then yeah.
I see TNT.
Oh, I can see
But
Next.
it's dropped.
Yeah, Next trying to take the point back. Come on, doing it. But No Mercy is getting an assistance by Berserker, who's getting kicked away by the Come On. The Berserker requests healing. A Frost Witch freezes the Berserker right in the middle of the power attack, I believe. Okay, No Mercy, 350. They still have to have 150 points more, but they're getting close.
And they have to control the point fully.
It's not mandatory yet to control a point fully, but the more
Well,
they come, yeah,
they have to be the only person on the point.
yes, yes. In the end, yes. So like 375. Next captures the point, and
Nope,
nope,
not yet. Not
denied.
Yet. Sundowner.
You can see the flowers. Okay, next jumping in using the power attack, and they managed to capture
And
it.
there it is.
So
Sundowner stepped off.
next is halfway through as well. It seems like it's actually a pretty equal fight. Two teams pinched against each other who are like equal in their strength.
Yeah, and we could see one of those 500-500 games end up happening right here.
Oh, I can see a steam hammer.
Yeah, from next, that's probably going to be Nox's steam hammer right there.
Yeah. Where's your mortar?
Where is Nox to begin with?
I can see he's right next to the steam hammer.
Oh, there he is.
Yep. Strange that he hasn't built up. I believe that's where their tactics wouldn't work. I mean, with the portal, where they would earn him a points for mortar, since portal here is really essential.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they could still put up a portal, say, behind the stage, and use it. But, I mean, it's out of the way, and yeah.
Alright, seems next is catching up with No Mercy. We can see No Mercy Berserkers jumps in, use their power attacks, trying to destroy the Steam Hammer. Next tanks furiously protects it. Another power attack. Steam Hammer still stands.
Yeah, and Peon was giving
Yep.
everything he could to that steam hammer. And
Indeed.
Look at that! Look at that! Go 289 and Cat the Knight just standing next to each other with their shields up. And kaboom! Was that TNT?
Wait, what kind of miss? Where they are? There we. What? Oh, I kind of have to watch your reply then as well. I kind of.
I wonder if somebody brought TNT up and we did not notice because everybody just got thrown off the puck at that point.
I believe I've been watching the Steam Hammer at the point when you've been watching for the tank. Now I see where they were fighting. Yeah, I believe that could be an explosion. Okay, it seems like next nearly reached the same amount of points as No Mercy.
Yeah, you're right. This is a very close game between two very well matched teams.
They both have their own strengths and weaknesses. So it's now next hit the break-even point, and they are leading.
Lead change once again.
Yep. It's 100 more points for the next until the win. Skyfire lands from the No Mercy.
And next, still controlling it. I don't know where
Yeah.
No Mercy is at this point.
I can see only bodies from No Mercy. Oh no, I can actually. Yeah, only bodies. As I
Looks
mentioned.
like we just got a respawn of maybe 4 or 5.
Just as I mentioned before, No Mercy is pretty bad at regrouping. So, like, they kind of go one by one. 400.
Yeah, if they're not careful, they're going to be, fighting at 500 right now.
Yep. Seems like 435 points for next.
This is do or die time. What are you guys going to do?
They're 95% away. Okay, next is 95% away.
50 points left.
Yep. Next is still controls the point. I can see a clever usage of the healing bomb, as in, like, when the paladin marks a certain person, when he dies, he leaves a pool of healing. That's really essential. That's actually healing from that is really enormous. Like, it's really big.
We do have several No Mercy players on it. It's
Ooh.
about to cap.
There we go. It's
There it is.
Oh my god, come on. Just like no mercy standing in. It's 476 points for next. It's like we're just about to win, and No Mercy changed the table. Nozuri says focus. Yeah, it's actually they do need to focus. If there will be a breach in their defenses, they're gonna have a hard time defending the point.
They do have that wall up, which is going to slow down players from getting onto that puck from
Skyfire
that one
lands.
side, but,
Request. Several players request healing. No Mercy is getting kicked away by the power attack. Gloom
And
writes, or
it's getting taken.
Hustle already writes a GG. It's not win, yeah.
Oh, they got it.
There we
They
go.
just took it.
20 points. Come on, can next do it? Can they
We
do
got
it?
4x4 on there. He's on the
490.
block right now, dead.
Come on. I can see No Mercy. Tank is being frozen. Oh, he's dead actually.
Yeah, there's no mercy.
There we go. Yeah.
This is game. There it is, 500. They got
There
it.
we go.
Wins their third straight.
Good job. Good job. Good job.
Yes, definitely good game.
Yeah, so we can see Nox as MVP and Rumpelsberg as MVP. Oh, both. No, yeah, both gunners. That's like really cool.
Yeah, both sappers there.
The Sapper. Yeah, we keep mixing them.
Yeah, really awesome to see the sappers up there.
Anyway, that was quite a game, I should say. Like, at the beginning, I lost my faith in the next when they lost, like, first match. It was just, they were destroyed. And now, when they actually turned the tables and they show that they can attack and defend at the same time, I pretty much understand why they destroyed SDP.
Yeah, but how about that No Mercy team that came in and, they came in last week, made it to the finals. They came in this week, took one game, and made games out of the other two games.
Yeah. I mean, like, I can only say congratulations to the next, and I can say congratulations to No Mercy. That was quite a fight. I knew that No Mercy is a pretty skilled team. I haven't know anything about next, so I should say my congratulations and my just that was like quite a battle. That was finals, I should say, and I hope to see more coming in the future. But
yeah, and definitely, I'm happy to see next not be as strong as SDP, but with that No Mercy team coming out and doing what they've done to next, I'd like to see what they would do to SDP at this point.
we shall see. We shall see if SDP will make comeback to Summer League tournament. But for now, I believe this is over, and that was 6 out of 8 Summer League tournament. There are more 2 to come. The next one, 7 is going to be on Saturday as well, 9 CET. This was Sussex and Compton ENT commentating for you. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I shall say goodbye. Your move, Compton.
All right, thanks for watching, guys. Definitely follow this Panzar EN channel, follow this Compton EMT channel, and yeah, we will see you guys next week.
All right, guys. Bye.
See ya.
At war, words have no meaning. What matters at war is strength, ruse, wits, and magic. Choose your path in Panzar.